Make money, make muscles, learn game. If you're listening to me, you're a hot dude. The hot dude life is not about your physical appearance. The hot dude life is a mentality. The Hot Dude Army is a global network, and the Hot Dude Army is everywhere. Decrease your judgment of others and increase the judgment of yourself. So you belong to the streets, huh?
100%.
It starts with learning dating, and then you move on to something to push humanity forward. That is the philosophy of modern life dating.
This is a textbook example of really good game.
Here we are. It's the end of 2021. Quite frankly, the best year of my life. How about you? Did you just survive or did you thrive? Did you conquer or were you conquered? Let's be honest. I'm going to show you exactly what my life looked like this year.
I don't want to cry.
So that's it. You may think that this is a commercial, but really, this is a documentary. This is my life. I walked the walk, I talked the talk, and I became the man of my dreams. I became the man that I wanted to be, okay? I used to be just like you, sitting on the other side of that screen, looking for answers, looking for truth, trying to find the answers to my problems, and I did find them. And now I'm living a life that I never thought was possible, beyond my wildest dreams. I'm here to tell you it's possible for you too. So you gotta ask yourself a question. Are you gonna end 2021 with a whimper, or are you gonna start 2022 with a bang? Join me in the Masculine Empowerment Network, and let's change your life today.
I mean, they just nobody makes better commercials than me. They just don't. They just don't, because I'm just so real. I know we all want to say, do the work. Fuck that. I am the work, okay? You are looking at a guy who has talked the talk, but more importantly, I walk the walk. I am the work. The guys in my community, they look in the mirror every day. They say, I am the work. I am the finished product. And I am the unfinished product because the work is never done. I'm working and I'm working and I'm working. And I want you to join me today in the Masculine Empowerment Network. Already, guys, you guys don't understand. If you're watching this right now, you are literally part of an underground masculine movement. There are 32 people already on the waiting list for the Masculine Empowerment Network. Keep in mind, I have not touched YouTube and been on this channel in 2 months. There is a growing army of men that are thirsty. They're not thirsty for chicks. They're not thirsty for OnlyFans. They're not thirsty for porn. They're not thirsty for anything but the truth. They're thirsty for the information to satiate their innermost masculine desires. That is what this is all about, okay? You want to be a real alpha male, and not just like, muscly guy, blah, blah, blah. An alpha male is a guy who does what he wants and goes after what he wants in life, all right? And if you're a guy who goes after what you want, that is the real epitome of an alpha male. You live life on your terms. You're not a slave.
If you guys don't donate
sell
$100 right now,
None of
you're
that.
a beta male,
Okay.
you're a cuck, you're blue pill for life. You better send me
Thank you.
$1,000 in donation right now.
And that's
Thank you to David Jones. $5 super chat says, I'm gay, and your advice on women is impressive, man. I'll set money aside for Bitcoin and working on my writing project, anime inspired. Thank you so much, brother. Yeah, and he's part of the network too, right? We're all guys that are just trying to get their shit together, okay? All men that are just trying to get their acts together and going for what they want, okay? That's what the Masculine Empowerment Network is all about. And that's what we're offering for you guys on December 30th. So go to the masculineempowermentnetwork.com. Get on the waiting list right now. I'm going to put the link in the chat as well. Okay? What you get when you sign up for the Masculine Empowerment Network is 10 2-hour-long live Zoom sessions with professionals throughout my entire network, where we're going to talk about money, muscles, game, frame, the whole 9 yards. After the 2-hour session, there's going to be a question and answer session where you get to directly interact with these members of the Masculine Empowerment
You guys
Network.
don't donate $100 right now, you're a beta
There you
male, you're a cuck,
This-
you're blue
look,
pill
I'm
for
telling
life. You better send me $1,000 in donation right now.
and that's
Not even been back 1 week. The donations are flowing in. Dude, I have not even been like pushing the Patreon, and people are already signing up for Patreon. Patreon's tonight, by the way, too. Dude, if you think this is good news, wait until you hear what I'm about to tell you about Hot Dude Con. And then Patreon's right after that. I'm not joking, guys. I have talked the talk, and I talk it very well. Nobody's a better talker than me. And you know why? Because I walk the walk. Nobody's a better walker than me. I am not one of these people that...
Hello there.
Thank you. Gabriel E. says, oh my God, as a non-gay, I'm appreciative of the straight hour inclusion we are immersed in. Yeah. David Jones, he doesn't participate in the coaching and the Masculine Empowerment Network. He's just a fan on Instagram and watches the YouTube. He's a very supportive and nice guy, and I really appreciate him. He's a good-hearted guy. But going back to this, like, again, I always tell you this. I know a lot of YouTube creators, right? Especially in fake red pill creators and like people who just like basically, here's the business model for the manosphere. Read Rollo's book. You've been a simp for the majority of your life. Read Rollo's book. You finally live one day in the life that I've been living every day. And then you're like, oh, I'm going to make some videos about this. And then you start talking about the rational male and you just basically start leeching off of Rollo's work. And then people like start gravitating to you because really the real genius behind it all is Rollo. And then these people take clout and they get like a superiority complex about themselves. And they think like, oh, I have a big YouTube channel and people respect me and I've blah, 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 right? It's fake though. It's fake. You're going to see who's who. You know what Buddha said? And I read this the other day. We're going to do some I've read some really good Buddhism quotes and I have 15 of them. But this is one of the quotes I'm going to read you later today. And Buddha said, 3 things always come out: the sun, the moon, and the truth. This is why when I was younger and stuff, yeah, I used to like lie to chicks and I used to like be insincere to an extent, just to kind of get what I want. But I realized the truth always comes out, and the person who does the lying, the person who is the liar, they are the one that suffers from the lying. The person who is a liar is the person who is hurting themselves. They may be thinking they're hurting. They may be thinking that they're like, a lot of people think, I'll just lie because I'll like protect the people around me. But actually they hurt themselves and they hurt the people around them. Lying is for weakness. Lying is weakness because you're not strong enough, you're not man enough, you're not woman enough to face the truth. And all these, look, I'm telling you, bro, internet has a way of exposing everybody. Exposing everybody. Remember when that moron MGTOW dictionary, who is completely silenced because of me, remember when that guy was coming at me and slandering me and trying all this shit, saying he was some tough alpha male? Turns out he's some washed up, dirty, stinking 50-something-year-old leeching off his mother and welfare. Remember that? Supreme Leader remembers. I remember. I'm due for a promotion at the end of the year, by the way, guys. I hope you're sticking around for my new title. I've already got it. So, anyways, going back to the masculine empowerment. I'm all over. Are we digging the flow? Though, I feel like I'm super flowing right now. Don DeMarco 199 super chat. Thanks for your work. You've helped me out a lot. Love you, bro. Am I not flowing so hard right now? I feel like, Jesus, we're like, 13 minutes in, and like the first 5 minutes were just like intro and shit. So we're really 8 minutes in. I feel like I'm already hitting heavy on 8 minutes in. How are you guys? Am I doing it? What do you think? I feel like I'm doing great. Actually, I know I'm doing great. The one thing that would be better for me, though, is as soon as I sat down, I finished my Coke Zero. And I feel like I'm worthy of getting up and getting some. And I'm gonna do it, but I gotta handle the business first, okay? James Bradley's in house. James, am I gonna meet you in Miami? December 27th, I'm gonna be on the Fresh and Fit show. I'd like to meet you and give you a big hug, man. You're a great guy. But yeah, guys, I'm telling you, this month of November where I just did the nonstop inner game work and deep inner game work. Guys, if you think what I did this week was good, wait until you see these shows that I have ready for December. Dude, I'm changing the world. This is a movement because I've realized 99% of everybody's problem is mental trauma and just fixing these self-sabotage, this mental trauma, all this stuff. I had it too, man. I had it too. I still have some, and I'm working on it. Okay? I'm working on it. And I will heal myself, and I will get better. And I'm going to. And I am the work, and I'm going to pass this on to you as well. Okay? Anyways, let me just talk about the Masculine Empowerment Network real quick. It's pinned in the chat, okay? It's in the description box below. So what you get is you get 10 Zoom sessions where we talk about inner game, money, Bitcoin, cryptocurrency, investments, what's happening 2022, how to make $1 million+ in 1 year, theoretically, before you lost it all at a boating accident in Tokyo. How to read a woman's body language, because you're going to get access to my $1 million course, Body Language Mastery, the premier course that started it all. Okay. You're going to get access to the Masculine Empowerment Network database, which has over 300 plus hours of footage on it alone. Guys, I'm giving you the keys to the city of excellence, the city of wonder, the city of fucking whatever you want it to be. Okay? I'm handing you the keys to excellence. Are you going to take the keys and open the door to your future? Are you? I opened my door. I didn't take the keys, though. I just fucking kicked that motherfucker down. I shot first and I asked questions later. But hey, it's good to be king, baby. So, that's what we're doing. 10 days, 2 hours daily, Zoom webinars, okay? The schedule is popping. Let me show you. Here's the... it's on my other computer. I gotta send it to myself. We'll debut it on Monday. But anyways, we're gonna start filling it out. Josh from eLift Program is gonna be talking about how to get a job in the computer programming industry, and then how to get 6 figures in less than a year. Excuse me, less than 2 years. We're gonna be talking about fitness, Bitcoin. Charlie from Cultivate Crypto is gonna be in there doing his presentation. It's going to be a precursor to the crypto mindset, which is going to be huge in 2022. Guys, 2022 is going to be massive, 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 bro. In addition to that, like I said, you get access to the forum. You get the Body Language Mastery course, which is 2 hours footage of how to understand if a woman is sexually interested in you or not. Okay. And then you get access to the forums, you get access to the Masculine Empowerment Network database, and you get access to the private Telegram chat, which will be open until March 1st, okay? So you can join us in our daily pursuit of excellence. So that is the good news for the Masculine Empowerment Network. So go ahead, click that link in the chat, get on the waiting list, because you can only enroll for 5 days, December 30th. After December 30th, December 31st, January 1st, January 2nd, January 3rd. After that, guys, January 3rd, it's game over. And I'm disappearing for YouTube again. Okay, I'm going to be gone again. And I'm going to be dedicating full time to the men who have dedicated their time to me and the Masculine Empowerment Network. Because one thing I do in life is I don't waste people's time. I am not arrogant. I am not an asshole. I do not waste people's time. Because I respect myself. Okay? And if you want other people to respect you, you got to respect yourself first. And I respect myself. And one way I respect myself is by respecting people's time. And if you make the choice to sign up, and you make the choice to come to me, and to submit to me, and to submit to my teachings, to come with 2 ears and 1 mouth, and participate on that ratio as well, I've got you. I've got you. Okay? I've said it once, and I said it again, and I'll say it till the day I die. I'm the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be when it comes to men's coaching. And the reason is not because of me, but it's because of guys like you. You there, right there, sitting down, listening, changing your life day by day, losing weight, getting dates, getting more money, becoming happier, clearing your inner trauma, starting businesses. Okay? I didn't even talk about the $1 million plus I help my guys generate in all my business coaching. We are just getting started. So if you're going to dedicate your time to me, and you're going to come to me, I'm not going to waste your time. People who come to me in real life, they give me their time, I give them my time back. I don't waste people's time. I'm not a bad person. I'm a fucking very good person. I'm a good man, and I'm a good person, and I'm going to show you everything I got in the Masculine Empowerment Network. So get on the waiting list today. Let's change your life. Come to me. Come to me. I will change your life. I will change your life without a shadow of a doubt. Okay, looks like we got to sign up right now. Shout out to Patrick. Thank you for signing up. He is on the waiting list. Now, on to the next huge news. The tickets for Hot Dude Con are 30% sold out already. Guys, if you think that Hot Dude Con is not going to sell out, and if you think you can wait until the last minute to get your ticket, I assure you that you are wrong. Hot Dude Con is coming to a city near you. All right? Here are the dates. I am coming to America. I am flying to the United States of America. I am dealing with all of this nonsense that you got to deal with to travel, to come and look you in the eye, shake your hand, listen to your problems, and give you a solution. Okay? And I'm going to look good while I do it too. Look at this handsome guy on here. God, Lord in heaven, thank you, Jesus, for my beautiful face, perfect teeth, lovely beard, and stunningly green eyes. Oh, Jesus is real. Feeling the Spirit of the Lord on this Sunday. How about you guys? Just from my own handsome face. San Diego, December 18th. Dallas, December 21st. Miami, December 23rd. Now, there's a little bit of a theme that seems to be forming with each convention. So, San Diego, Rollo Tomasi will be there. Paul from Apex Mindset will be there. Former welterweight contender John Fitch will be there. And Red Pill Thor will be there. Yours truly will be there. And I believe Afi Kingdom is coming as well. So, how are you traveling without the jab? Because I know my rights. It's fear, guys. It's fear. They trying to give you the illusion that they can control you. Fight back, sue them, do whatever it takes. I know my rights. It's all this is. It's all this is a big bluff. And I told you, the weak will perish. And you'll see it. The weak will perish in these times. You're going to see. Only the weak the mentally weak, they are the ones that will perish into nothingness. Mac the Day Gamer is not coming. No, he's not. San Diego, the theme is going to be living the red pill in a blue pill state. The red pill life in a blue pill world. That's the theme of San Diego. Dallas is the Inner Game Summit. Dallas is the Inner Game Summit. Ryan Fowler from InnerMasculine.com will be attending and speaking at Hot Dude Con Dallas. And Ryan Christensen from HypnosisForMen.com will be speaking at Dallas. I will be talking about the importance of inner game and how I have healed my inner game, healed my mind, which has elevated me to a whole new level in life. Dallas is the Inner Game Summit. Miami, we're going to be talking about how, because I think it's a good thing for Miami, but we're going to talk about how like vanity and pursuing external things will not bring you internal happiness. How to basically keep vanity in check, because that's what all Miami is about. Miami's like, vanity is the currency in Miami. That's the currency. So, that being said, right? That being said, we're just updating the website now. The tickets are only $100. I think people were confused, but if you go to HotDudeCon, let me see if the website's been updated. If you go to hotdudecon.com, not okay. So if you click on the PayPal link, or you can pay with PayPal or debit or credit card, it's $100. These are limited tickets. Let me just see how many people have signed up right now. Just Augustus, my boy, just signed up for Hot Dude Con Miami. So Augustus, I think that makes him, let's see. Augustus is actually, let me see. Oh, wow. Wow. Okay. Yeah, that's 2. Hold on. I'm literally, I'm taking a moment here because I'm fucking actually tallying it up. Shout out to you, Augustus. Yep. So that's 1, 2. Okay. Augustus was the 49th person to sign up for Hot Dude Con. So welcome, Augustus. So let's just see something right now. So it's going to be a limit of 50 per people. So 43, or excuse me, what did I say, 49? 49 divided by 150. So we are now 32.6% sold out of tickets. Guys, I have not even been pushing this yet hard as I usually can push. And I haven't even hit my email list, which has 5,600 plus people on it. Okay? This will sell out. I'm just telling you right now, this will sell out. So whoever signs up next will be the 50th person. Hot Dude Con is going down. So the event, I'm looking at, it might be a 3 to 4, minimum 3 hours, but some of these events will be 4, if not all. Dallas is definitely going to be a 4-hour event. There's no doubt, because I want to dive deep on the inner game. San Diego will probably be, I mean, Rollo's going to be speaking, so I probably have to make that 4 hours as well, right? Because Rollo loves the rant. And Miami, honestly, these are probably all going to be 4-hour events, guys. Myron Gaines from Fresh and Fit will also most likely be at Miami, as well as Donovan Sharp, as well as Joe from ProudMasculine.com, Josh from EatLiveProgram.com, myself, and just in, hot off the press, Miami will be featuring the legend himself, Mr. Troy Francis. Troy Francis will be in Hot Dude Con Miami. So, I'm telling you guys, I am telling you, $100 is pennies compared to all the value you're going to get when you sign up here. This is what's happening as well. Okay? So, you're going to get the ticket. What happens? The event is going to be, first, you're going to listen to the speakers, and I'm going to create a flow chart. Everything's going to be way more polished and everything on Monday, but here's the gist of it. For you guys that signed up, and you guys that are going to sign up, all right, I'll put the link in the chat right there. Click the link in the chat. The link is also in the description box below. People are signing up every day, okay? HotDudeCon.com. Book your ticket now. So here's the deal. This is what's going to happen. We're having the speakers first, and then we're having the live consultation. So everybody that's a speaker is also going to meet you, and we're going to give you a live consultation. We're going to look at you. We're going to have a paper for you to fill out. It'll take about 10 minutes to fill that paper out. And then we're going to give you a breakdown of what you need to do as a man to elevate to the next level. We're going to give you a breakdown of money, muscles, game, frame. We're going to have all those sections on the sheet. You're going to fill it out, and you're going to get a live free consultation from my team of experts that I have verified. These guys are maxed out on money, muscles, game, frame. So you're going to get a piece of paper to go home with and to reflect on, and an actual game plan to get real life results. Okay, if you want to be YouTube cool and you want to like be a chat member and That's cool. If that's your thing, listen, I love you too, okay? Do your goddamn thing. But if you want to get real life results, if you want an action plan, come to Hot Dude Con. After that, we're having live structured networking within the meeting hall, where you're going to actually get to link up and meet other like-minded men. And I'm going to go out there and network with you guys too. And you're going to be able to create your own personal network, make new friends, and have a breath of fresh air, which is like another red pill guy, just like, oh, Jesus Christ, I'm not crazy. You know, I have another just red pill buddy that will allow you to realize that you're not alone and you have someone to lean on. You have a friend. Remember, iron sharpens iron. Like iron sharpens iron, one man sharpens another. You're going to be able to make real life friends. This is an opportunity of a lifetime, guys. I'm telling you. Where else can you meet a guy that's made over $2 million for a fucking $100 ticket? Because I'm not doing this for the money. You think I'm doing this for the money? You would know if I was doing this for the money. You would know. Would I consider Europe tour in the future? Absolutely. That being said, go hotdudecon.com, sign up right now, and then whoever signs up, you'll be number 50. So that's cool. If you're like one of those people. But yeah, why attend? Connect with other successful like-minded men across 3 major cities. Learn from bonus speakers in each city to be announced. Network with fellow members of the Hot Dude Army. Master the mindset of a multi-million-dollar earner. It's me and other people that are there. Receive top-secret masculinity education delivered by experts. Drinks and dinner after each event, optional. So I want to go out to dinner. You understand, my roots are from Virginia, so I am white trash. That being said, Outback Steakhouse is a luxury experience for me. So if we can all go to Outback Steakhouse and they give me 2 loaves of bread, that for me, that night's a 10 out of 10. Okay, so I'm going to have steak dinners with people after, and we're just gonna bond. We're gonna build a real relationship. We're gonna build a real brotherhood. You know, there's guys in the chat that I've become really good friends with. Josh from Lift Program, Sam Proshansky. I know Harry recently got the Rona, so Harry Z. I don't know if he's watching or not, but I met him. He's a good friend of mine. We text each other like on an almost daily basis. Wade Emery, I feel like you're my brother because we just talk all the time. Look forward to meeting you. Just really look forward to sincerely meeting my brothers who are on the same journey as me of excellence. Augustus, I look forward to meeting you. Augustus just may or may not have broken a dry spell. Did it like a boss too, like a fucking like an iron fist with a velvet glove. To be honest with you, Jesus, I was a little shocked, but it was gangster. Yeah. So that being said, that's what we got going on. So last on the agenda is optional, and that is my Patreon. So Patreon coaching is tonight, 9 p.m. There are 10 spots available left. Okay, 10 spots. So take a look at what you get when you sign up for Patreon right here. For watching today's episode of Interview with the Man. We're going to get right back to the show. But I wanted to take a moment to remind you that if you need personal help with dating and getting your money right specifically, we offer that services over on my Patreon. All you need to do is go to patreon.com/modernlifedating. What we do is on the 2nd and 4th Sunday of every month at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we have a group coaching call where men from all over the world come in with their questions on how to get their dating and their money right. If you're having trouble with your dating life, if you're having trouble with your finances, let me help you. I have turned my life around and I can help turn your life around. All you need to do is go to
patreon.com/modern life dating. There is limited enrollment. It is only limited to 150 members, and already more than half of that has been filled up. This will be filled up, so don't forget, take action now, lock in your space. Go to patreon.com/modern life dating, and let's get some coaching for you today.
All right, I'm back. Stepped away for a second there. Anyways, so that's on the second and fourth Sunday. So we're going live tonight. Oh wait, is it? Oh wait, we're not going live tonight. Hold on. No, I made a mistake. Okay, so we're not going live tonight. Sorry. We're going live on December 12th. So there's time to get in. December 12th and December 26th are the dates this month that we'll be doing the coaching. $100 a month, unlimited coaching call session with me and the group of guys. We handle our wins. We go through our positive wins for that 2-week period of the gap. And then we go into the Q&A session. We do weekly wins, and then we do lesson from me, and then we do Q&A. So again, come get multi-million-dollar coaching for $100 a month. You're welcome for the freedom and the low prices. I'm like Walmart, only amazing quality. And believe me, these prices are going up. This is like my last year of mercy. Anyways, so you got that going on. Go to patreon.com/ Modern Life Dating. I'll put that link in the chat for you as well. So, all right, that's it. Whew. All right, there we go. I just had to catch up with everything. I really didn't need to I literally thought Patreon was tonight. I didn't need to do it, but hey, it's done. But anyways, yeah, get on the waiting list for Masculine Empowerment Network. Hot Dude Con is gonna be super lit. Dude, I'm looking forward to Hot Dude Con. Okay, these are just getting bigger and bigger and bigger. This thing has 32% sold out in less than a week. Do I need to say more? Kyle, I also called out Josh and Harry. All right. There we go. Oops. We're going to get a new one of those. I need to screenshot that. Anyways, I feel lonely on screen. Let's put the cat. All right. He's going to be here with me today. All right. Are we naming this cat? I feel like Ralph is a good name. Ralph the Bitcoin cat. Anyways. All right. So let's get this bad boy rolling. I want to start off with two more things, okay? And I want you guys to help me out at home, participate with me. This is I went to a meditation center and I wrote down my affirmation. And I wanted to show you guys the power of just saying this stuff to yourself. And then I want to go over some Buddhist quotes that I'm reading, and then we're going to go into today's lesson, right? So I want you to just read this with me. And if you want to say it with me at home, by all means, say it with me. But this is what I wrote to myself. It says, I am more than enough. So if you want to repeat after me, by all means, go for it. So I am more than enough. And those who do not recognize it are not worthy of the majestic value I bestow upon all living creatures who encounter my magnificent blessing of acknowledgement. right? Let's do that one more time. I am more than enough. And those who do not recognize it are not worthy of the majestic value I bestow upon all living creatures who encounter my magnificent blessing of acknowledgement. Write it down, tell it to yourself. Remember, we're going to be doing a big focus this month on mentality, mental game, inner game, and I am dropping truth bomb after truth bomb after truth bomb. You just wait and see what I'm dropping on you. I got one more thing I want to show you guys, and then we're going to get going. I saw this on Twitter, and I just wanted to talk about it. Let me put my, oh yeah, hold on. There we go. Okay, take a look at this. These are 15 powerful philosophy and psychology quotes from Buddha. Number 1, no one saves us but ourselves. No one can and no one may. We ourselves must walk the path. This is why I say, I am the work. And you got to say it to yourself too. I am the work. I have walked the walk. Number 2, peace comes from within. Do not seek it without. Number 3, 3 things cannot hide for long: the moon, the sun, and the truth. Number 4, holding on to anger is like grasping a hot coal with the intent of throwing it at someone. You are the one who gets burned. Number 5, doubt everything. Find your own light. Number 6, your purpose in life is to find your purpose and give your whole heart and soul to it. I know my purpose in life is, and it's to help and uplift men and the people around me. And that's what I do. Anybody who comes in direct contact with me, I increase the quality of their life. Nobody can look back on their experience with me and say, honestly, that guy took more from me than he gave. Nobody can say that. I'm a kingmaker. I'm a life changer. And that's my purpose in life. And I feel so at peace because I found my purpose. And I do it every single day here on YouTube and in my community with the Masculine Empowerment Network. Number 7, every morning we are born again. What we do today is what matters most. Number 8, there is no path to happiness. Happiness is the path. Number 9, if you truly loved yourself, you could never hurt another. Number 10, a man is not called wise because he talks and talks, but if he is peaceful, loving, and fearless, then he is in truth called wise. 11, you will not be punished for your anger. You will be punished by your anger. Number 12, if you do not change direction, you may end up where you are heading. That's a deep one right there. Number 13, nothing can harm you as much as your own thoughts unguarded. Oof. Number 14, nothing is forever except change. And number 15, with our thoughts, we make the world. As a man thinketh, so he does become. There we go. So, it's funny when I was reading that, I'm like, these people probably think I'm having a personal mental breakdown or mental crisis in life because, I don't know. I've done so much critical self-analysis and thinking in my time off about everything, about my physical fitness, my approach to life, literally money, muscles, game, frame. And I just have a whole new outlook on this thing. And I really truly believe that I've found the answer to a lot of things. And I feel like I wanted to share it, and I truly feel like I found the answer. It was, it was kind of masked in the Money Muscles game thing, but like I said, it's a consistent thing that I'm changing lives. It is absolutely, and it's not like I feel better about myself today. It's like, no, I increased my salary by like 45% in 2 years. It's like, no, I have a 7-figure portfolio now. And no, I have like 6, 7 women who are madly in love with me, and they're all okay with everything that I do. It's like, I'm a life changer. I've learned this stuff. So the chat kind of has come to like a dead halt. So I'm like, is everybody like, is this guy fucking on drugs, or is it that profound, or like, I don't know. I'm watching the numbers kind of fluctuate as well. But I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. I know what I'm talking about. So, yeah, that's good stuff we got going on there. Let's go. I'm trying to figure out where I left off on the last episode of Proverbs. I think it's I think we left off in chapter 17. It might, just the top of my head. No, 23. Looks like we got to 23. No. Oh, yeah, I think it was Proverbs 23 is where we last left off. Yeah. Proverbs 23. Let's go to Bible Gateway, our favorite website. And go to Proverbs 24. We might knock this off. Who's it? Have we finished the block? No. I'm just staring at the cat in the bottom right. First of all, it's the bottom left, so how dare you? Is this the bottom right on you guys? No, this is the bottom left. Hot Dude Cam is bottom right. Look at that autofocus coming at you. Look at that. So cool. YouTube still has a channel, shadow ban, constant small load happening. Yeah, of course they do. They don't want my information out there. Are you kidding me? They don't want me to free your mind. You know what movie kind of has like red pill undertones to it? Has anybody seen that movie Free Guy? I watched that movie yesterday. It's actually a really good movie. Free Guy is like surprisingly really, really, really good. I watched it on Disney Plus. I'm not trying to show off. Like, I know a lot of people don't have Disney Plus. I do. I just live a life. I've chosen to live a life of luxury, and Disney Plus is part of that. So I'm not trying to flex. It is what it is. Get your money up, okay? But I was watching Free Guy. Yesterday. It's such a good movie. Did you guys see Dude? I was like, that guy is hot dude life. Like, the dude, that is hot dude life right there. That was hilarious. Can we get a recap on what we read last time? So no, we were just going through the books of Proverbs. So we're just going to go through it. So we're going to go to Proverbs 24, chapter 24 today. And I don't know, we'll see. I think there are 31 chapters in the book of Proverbs. I will probably do. We'll just see. We're gonna play it by ear. And then we're gonna see what's good. I want to see who's number 50 to sign up for Hot Dude Con as well. Number 50. So, shall we? Let's go. Good, Kyle. Kyle W. Hot Dude Con. Hot Dude of the Year champion. Kyle, what more validation do you need? You are Hot Dude of the Year. All right, we're coming over here. We're moving my box. Okay. Let's read it. I really hope you guys don't think I'm crazy. Like, I just think I've just never seen the chat so like tranquil. I'm like, wow, this guy's making. It's two things. Like, damn, this guy's making a lot of sense. Like, this is really profound. I'm like, this motherfucker's crazy. I'm just gonna keep watching him. Anyways, so here we go. We're going to go here on to the book of Proverbs, chapter 24. This is good work here, man. I love this book. This is a great book, a book of wisdom. It says, verse 1 says, do not envy the wicked. Do not desire their company. For their hearts plot violence, and their lips talk about making trouble. That's very true as well. I see a lot of people like, one thing that I don't like that is in the manosphere or this area or whatever, is that, like, you know, people, they are so like caught up in like this. I don't even want to say success porn because I don't even view it as success, but they just think like, oh man, this guy has a Lambo, or this guy has like all these girls around him, or this guy has all these like name brand stuff. Like, you know, yeah, that's what I want. But they don't look at the man behind it and what he had to do to get it, and analyze his character critically so they can think to themselves, hey, maybe this guy isn't somebody I should be like trying to be or looking up to or anything like that. So I you know, some people just want to hang out. People, even if they're rich, no matter what. That is not me. Okay. That is not me. Status porn. Perfectly. Spark 55. Perfectly put there. Don't hang around bad people, man. It's never worth it. Even like, you know, you hanging out, you see a guy, he's like drug dealer, he's selling all this shit, or like, you know, if a guy's work that he's doing is immoral and it's actually genuinely hurting people, it's not somebody you want to fucking look up to. For their hearts plot violence and their lips talk about making trouble. Trouble's never worth it, guys. Verse 3, by wisdom a house is built, and through understanding it is established. Through knowledge its rooms are filled with rare and beautiful treasures. Verse 5, the wise prevail through great power, and those who have knowledge muster their strength. Surely you need guidance to wage war, and victory is won through many advisors. This is the key of all my success in life. Here. Oh, damn you, Bible.com. Okay, we're good. Victory is won through many advisors. I don't know if you guys picked up on the undertones of the newest Masculine Empowerment Network commercial, but the undertones is in money and muscles and game, I go to an expert in each area. Did you guys pick up on that? That's what the Masculine Empowerment Network is. And that's what I do in my private life too. I still have multiple mentors in my life. I don't want to be the top. Like, there's a lot of people on YouTube who like, they want to be like the top dog. They have like such hubris and such massive ego, and they think like they're the best and no one can teach them shit and they're number one. And it's like, good luck building your house of fucking on sand. Good. Let me know how that goes for you. Okay, because pride really does destroy people. And honestly, I'm watching some guy that was there. I'm watching somebody who betrayed my trust suffer right now due to his pride. And let me tell you something. I'm enjoying every fucking moment of it. I am enjoying watching this guy ruin his life. And the funniest thing about it all is when you have people in your life who treat you poorly, and you have people in your life that do you dirty, you may suffer on the front end. You may feel bad. You may suffer. You may feel pain for maybe a week, a day, a month, even if it goes crazy as long as a year, right? But that person, if they don't fix their broken character, which 99% of people don't, their life is perpetual suffering. Their life is non-stop chaos, sadness, destruction. They'll have moments of happiness, but the moments of sadness will outweigh the happiness by tons and tons and tons. I love it, personally. I think I can understand why God says in the Bible, "Vengeance is mine, saith the Lord," right? But I'll never be one of these prideful people who thinks they know better than others and thinks they know better than everybody, you know? I'll never be that kind of person. And that's why I'm so successful, is because, like I said, the commercial you saw, that's not fake. Charlie is my mentor when it comes to cryptocurrency. That guy, the muscular guy that you saw in the commercial, that's my friend Steve from Centurion Strength. That guy does train me on the mitts. And I did a whole month of personal training with that guy. He is expensive too. He's like $170 for an hour and a half. But the workouts I did with that guy and what I learned from spending time with that guy for a month, man, I thought I knew about lifting weights and fitness and all this stuff. That guy taught me so much. The last scene, Mateo from Attraction Japan, the global boss, all that shit. He's going to be speaking at the Masculine Empowerment Network as well. I learned a lot from that guy as well, too. A lot. That guy lives the life. He is living the life. Let's put it that way. But that is not a commercial. That's a documentary. That's really what's happening. Do I go around and beat my chest and be like, I'm better than everybody. Like, everybody just needs to bow down to MLD. I have all the answers. No. Not at all. I know I don't have all the answers. But I also know I can go out into the world with my marketing skills and with my intelligence and my ability to bring people together, and I can create the network which I have created, which is the Masculine Empowerment Network. My goal is to empower you. I don't want you to be like YouTube fans and like forever, like, just like watching me, like, like worshiping me or whatever, like all these other sick content creators do. That's not me, bro. I want you to get in. I want you to get your knowledge and go out there and win. That's what I want. I don't give a fuck about super chats. I don't give a shit about, I don't even have a goddamn book. I'll probably write one eventually, but I'm really in this for changing lives. That's why I do this. And the people who interact with me, who sincerely know me behind the scenes, the Patreon, the Masculine Empowerment Network, Hot Dude Con, people who have come to Tokyo and met me in real life, they know that I'm 100% real. And the way I was able to get to this level of success is by many advisors. It's just logical. You find somebody who has something that you want and you ask them, how did you get this? And you don't stop your relationship with that person until you learn fully what you want. It's that simple. Verse 7, wisdom is too high for fools. In the assembly at the gate, they must not open their mouths. That's true. Morons should just shut the hell up. Literally. I mean, we're 1 hour in. I think I could say fuck now. Morons should just shut the fuck up. That's the only thing you need to do, is shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up, listen and learn. Okay? Listen and learn. Okay? Like I said, even today, I learn from my friends every day. You know who's been teaching me a lot lately that a lot of you guys may not think in it is my great friend, one of my best friends in the entire world, Josh from eLive program. I'm learning so much from that guy, and I'm helping him. I'm helping him with his YouTube channel growing, and helping him with his beliefs about money and success and everything. And Josh and I literally text and talk on literally a daily basis. Iron sharpens iron. Verse 8. Whoever plots evil will be known as a schemer. The schemes of folly are sin, and people detest a mocker. Ooh, this is deep right here. If you falter in a time of trouble, how small is your strength? Ooh, we're having church today. All right, hold on. I can't live like this. I gotta do the Facebook login. Hold on. I can't live my life like this. BibleGateway.com. I cannot. Me and Ralph right here. Ralph the cat. Ralph the crypto cat. Hey, I just got a great idea. Because I don't have to do Patreon tomorrow, I can go on Moon Gang. It is about time for me to make my triumphant return. I am thrilled. Can I just say, side note, we're going to talk about this, but side note, I'm starting to believe not in God, like Jesus, white God, or Allah, or Hindu, and all that shit, but okay, let me just tell you something real quick. Now, yes, AvidTuber, get rid of them. If you want to have massive success, get rid of them. I got to say, I was talking to my good friend King Dre, and he was telling me too that, because King Dre, we always talk about great things that make great men, and he was saying that the difference between mice and men is when something bad happens to you, a man who's a real man will take the lessons from something bad from him and find a way to make it profitable. Okay? Now, let me tell you this, brothers. Obviously, I got the insurance for my Rolex, right? And I'll be getting the payment this week. The company gave me a 10% bonus because in Japan they have something called a condolences fee. So I actually got the full value of my Rolex plus 10% thanks to the insurance I paid for this apartment when I moved in here. I'm still like blown away at this system that the Japanese have. But they gave me a condolences fee. They paid me 10% to be like, sorry that someone fucking is a piece of shit and stole your Rolex. And guess what happened 2 days ago? The cryptocurrency market shat the bed. Completely crashed. Now, this was a manipulation. It was not organic. And the market crashed due to outside influences. Does anybody realize what that means? Can you put two and two together? Because I feel like another boating accident's coming. Samuel says, what about blue pill family members? Same thing. Sayonara. Keep them at a distance. If you want massive success, you got to keep toxic people away from you guys. Life is so beautiful when you have toxic free people in your life. The biggest thing, the biggest success I ever had in my life, the biggest light switch flip, okay? 2019, at the beginning of the year, I said, that's it. I am not going to tolerate any toxic people in my life, anybody who drains me emotionally, anybody who, when I'm done hanging out with them, I feel like emotionally vampire drained. I feel like, oh, I'm so glad that person's gone. I stopped that. And a big person who does that when I have conversations with her is my mom. My mom, it is what it is. My mom has a lot of toxic shit in herself. So we have our conversations, and I say, hey, Mom, if it gets like FaceTime and the toxicity starts coming up, I'm like, hey, Mom, I said, listen, you're getting a little toxic right now. I love you. I'm going to talk to you later. Have a good day. And she knows that's my limit. Toxic friends in Tokyo? Got none. Toxic women? Sorry, don't need pussy. I don't need your toxic pussy. You want to be toxic? You want to cause drama? You don't want to have clear, open communication. You don't want to fucking take accountability. You don't want to stop being annoying. You don't want to fucking whatever a bitch does. You don't want to stop fucking bothering me. Okay? You got to go. No toxicity. And if you want success, guys, it is mandatory. Just bottom line. And I know it's hard because a lot of you guys have attachments to these people and shit, but trust me, once you cut this toxicity out of your life, it's like your life starts naturally blossoming and becoming better, and you start leveling up. I'm telling you, I've done it myself. Not only that, but when you have people that are the opposite of toxicity, but people that lift you up, people that push you to the next level, okay? That right there. Oh. Now we're talking. Actually, I'm going to play something for you to talk about people like that. Let me show you, because YouTube just randomly fed this to me, and I was like, oh, let me watch this. But there's a... Get out. Let me see if I can find it. Let me see. Can you hear this?
They ain't worried about being seen. Don't nobody have...
Okay, here we go. Listen to this. This lady gives an analogy about a tree and then like toxic people in your life and non-toxic people. Did you guys just hear that little clip there? 30K incoming, says Applehead Productions. Yeah. Go ahead and run those shorts. Let me know how it works for you. Kyle, you didn't shout me out. What's going on? Let me see if this is... Did you guys hear that one little clip? Listen.
Unstable. Blow the other way, they over here for season and wonder why they having so much hell in their life. That was a person that was supposed to come and teach you one thing. You didn't know it, so you just fell in love. And now you wonder why, hey, you ain't got no peace, no way you go. No. Listen, I put everybody that come in my life in the category of a tree.
Here we go. This is when she talks about the trait. Can you hear it? Tyler Perry. That Tyler Perry is who's speaking? I think this is a woman. You can hear it? Okay, listen. Listen to what she says about the tree. And like you're going to hear a difference between toxic people and non-toxic people. Listen. This is really good stuff. I randomly found this on YouTube. It's really good, though.
People are like leaves on a tree. Wind blow, they over here. They unstable. Listen. In the category of a tree. Some people are like leaves on a tree. Wind blow, they over here. They unstable. Blow the other way, they over here. Ain't nothing. Season change, they wither and die. They gone. That's all right. That's some people. Most people in the world are like that. They just there to take from the tree. They ain't there to do nothing but take and give shade every now and then. That's all they can do. But don't get mad at people like that. That's who they are. They ain't gonna never be nothing. That's what they put on this earth to be, but be what they are, a leaf. Some people are like a branch on that tree. You gotta be careful with them branches too, because they'll fool you. They'll get there and make you think they're a good friend and they're real strong, but the minute you step out there on them, they'll break and leave you high and dry. But if you find you 2 or 3 people in your life that's like the roots at the bottom of that tree, you are blessed, because that's them the kind of people that ain't going nowhere. They ain't worried about being seen. Don't nobody have to know that they know you. They ain't got to know what they doing for you. But if them roots wasn't there, that tree couldn't live. You understand? And they ain't got a tree can have 100 million branches, but only a few roots down at the bottom to make sure it get everything it needs. I'm telling you something. When you get you some roots, hold on to them. But the rest of them, let it go. Just let it go. Let folks go.
So that really, I thought somebody saying in the chat this is Tyler Perry, but I thought it was a woman. I don't know, maybe the voice is sped up for YouTube or copyright stuff or whatever. But anyways, I thought it was a woman. But okay, apparently it's a guy. So apparently this is Tyler Perry. So, but anyways, the point, let's not lose track of this. The most important thing, and let me tell you something as a guy who's pretty successful, and I've had a lot of women in my life and a lot of people in my life. And what this person said about the roots in your life, and more importantly, the people who are the roots in your life, they don't need to be seen. They don't need people to know that you're in their life. This is not the person who's like, oh, take a picture of me, put it on Instagram. Oh, like let's use girls for example, right? It's like girls are like, oh, I need to put a picture of us together on Facebook, or I need you to change your relationship status. Okay. I need you to, I don't know, change your profile picture on Instagram to a picture of me and you, right? You need to show the world that we are a thing. And those kind of people really aren't in it for you. The people that are and this goes for guys too. Guys are like, yeah, bro, like put me on, bro, put me on. Like people like, now I have a YouTube channel. People are like, put me on, let me be on a show, promote my brand, blah, blah, blah. But the real friends, like for example, Josh from eLift Program, I'm going to shout him out. Josh is just my friend in real life, and we talk like literally on a daily basis. Another person that's like a root friend of mine is like Joe from Proud Masculine, right? Joe and Josh, I talk to them on a daily basis. And honestly, a third one is King Dre. I don't think you guys realize how often I talk to King Dre and how much me and King Dre talk. But literally, we talk for like a minimum, I think, of 3 hours a week. And King Dre never says, give me a payment, never says, put me on, never says any of that shit. Like, we are just literally just good friends. And he's never like, yo, MLD, put me on. Hey, do this. Hey, do that. Is nothing. So the people that are like the roots in your life, they don't need to be seen. They don't need people to know you support them. They don't need the outside world to know. They know that what they have with you is special. Okay? And when I was with Miss MLD, she was never like, hey, I need you to like tell everybody you're with me. Hey, I need you, like, I want to be on your YouTube. I want to like be on your. She was just happy to be with me. She was confident enough in herself to know that, look, at the end of the day, I'm going to be there for this man, and I'm going to support him, and I know he's going to take care of me. And through thick and thin, I'm going to be there for him, and he's going to be there for me. Me and Charlie, dude, you guys don't know like the personal struggles that me and Charlie went through in our life to get where we are. You guys just think like we just rode like a rocket straight to the top. Dude, you guys don't know the shit Charlie went through to get his shit going. And Charlie went through some real shit. And I had to go through some real shit too. And we both had to like, dude, like Charlie and I have like a good friendship, man. Like we have like been there for each other. when I was on the highs and I was on lows, and when Charlie was on highs and when Charlie was on lows, like we have been there for each other. I'm never like, Charlie, put me on your show, and Charlie's never like, hey, when I was, Charlie's way more popular than me now because of the bull market. And that's okay. I'm not like, oh, fuck Charlie, like he exists because of me and rah, 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 rah. I don't need to say any of that bullshit, right? He's a root in my life and I'm a root in his life. And I don't need people, like, I don't need to be like, hey, like, guys, like, I'm cool with Charlie. Like, guys, I'm cool with Charlie from Cultivate Crypto. I don't need that. Like, I support Charlie. I supported Charlie in his life privately before he was Charlie from Cultivate Crypto, when he was just fucking Charlie from IT Tech Team, right? And I was fucking Jonathan from Medical Device Sales. We're just pals, enjoying, like, like cheap steak lunches and just talking about like Bitcoin is the future and like, fuck all these normies that we work with in our corporate job, and we're gonna get out of here. We're gonna become big together, and we did it. We pulled it off. So, toxic people, they're the ones that want to take and take and take and take, and like they don't, when they give, they expect, when they give something, they expect something in return. You see what I'm saying? It's not real if somebody gives with expecting of receiving something. Like there is, of course, a healthy relationship with anybody is like, relationships are about giving. I give value, I take value, but it's healthy, right? But if you find yourself in a relationship when somebody's just constantly just taking for you, and like almost is like never enough, it's like, God, like you fucking like, what can I do to like shut you up, basically? That right there is when you kind of realize a person who, they're going to be like, well, they said the leaf in the tree. The wind blows this way, they're going to go that way. The wind blows that way, they're going to go this way, right? And then here's another thing, and this was tied into my 36 lessons that I learned from being 36, which is a 3-hour long video, but I definitely, after this video, if you haven't watched it, I recommend you go check this out, okay? But here in chapter 24, verse 10 of Proverbs, it says, if you falter in a time of trouble, how small is your strength? Okay? Now, that really, like I said, yourself as a man, you really don't, like, you guys have to be self-aware enough to realize who you are in times of trouble, okay? Like when I have times of trouble, I know this, right? If something bad happens to me, I know I like feel bad. I'm like, fuck, like shit, this sucks. What the fuck? And like I'll like just absorb the situation and be like, damn, this sucks. I'll talk to people about it, but eventually, and this is like, within a period of like 2 to 3, like maximum 1 week, I'll be like, fuck, this sucks. The situation sucks. Like, I lost my money. I got fat. Something fucked up with my business. I had a fight with this person, whatever, right? And I'll like stew on it for like, I would say more like 3 to 5 days is like the low point. And then I start going to people for advice who have been in the situation similar to me. I look inside myself for the answers. I come up with a plan and I get out of that shit and I fucking win and I profit off of it. I profit mentally. I profit financially. I profit physically. I profit fucking with my frame. I profit with adjusting my mental game. I always come out on top because I refuse to be a victim. I refuse to be a slave to circumstances. And that's why I'm great. Talking about relationships, friendships, business relationships, romantic relationships, familial relationships. All relationships eventually break. They eventually hit a point where when the relationship, it's boom, it's broken. Okay? And then it takes two parties to pick up the pieces and to rebuild something stronger, something deeper, and something better for the both of you. Me and Josh from E-Lift program, we had a little spat when we first became friends. We had a little fight. It's normal. When Charlie first started with the crypto mindset and he fell asleep during one of the webinars, I had to fucking take a taxi at 3 o'clock in the morning because he was new to this shit and bang on his door to wake him up and be like, dude, shut down Zoom. You fell asleep during a fucking webinar, right? And then like, you know, I was like, Charlie, because he was new, and I was already been doing this for like years. Like, no, I was doing it for like a year plus at that time. And I was like, Charlie, what the fuck are you doing? And then, you know, we kind of had like a little back and forth. And then, you know, we cooled off. And the next day, I was like, okay, look, I was a little too hot-headed. He's like, I know. He's like, I'm an idiot. I shouldn't have fallen asleep. And then we rebuilt. You think me and Miss MLD, when we were together, you think we didn't have fights? We had fights. We like, not like, you know, toxic, like, oh, fuck you, you bitch. Never had shit like that. I don't do that shit with women. But we had our spats. But we rebuilt. The strength of your character, the strength of your relationship, the strength of your business, the strength of your gym consistency, the strength of your game when you're going through a fucking dry spell, right? It's always measured in the low points. When you are low, when you're down, when you are out, when you're feeling so low, you're feeling bad, bad thing after bad thing after bad things happening to you, right? In a moment of clarity, take it and analyze yourself and say, how am I reacting to this? And also, take note of the people who support you when you're down and out, right? There's one time where I got like sick. I think it was like Q2. And I just mentioned it in my chat group, like, oh, guys, I'm sick. I feel like shit. And like, I wasn't even looking out for like sympathy or whatever. And then one of my friends in Tokyo that I didn't really think he was that good of a friend. The next day he picked up the phone and called me. He's like, and he knew me before I had money, so I really trust this guy. But he was like, hey, bro, I just want to call you, make sure you're okay, bro. You got to go to the hospital. He's like, you good? You need me to come help you out? And I was just like, whoa, what the fuck? In a good way. I was like, shit, I was blown away. But I made it, you know, up here. I'm like Santa Claus, baby. I make a list and I check it twice. And that guy got double check marks that day. He's my homie to this day. He's my buddy to this day. So remember, right here, it's in the Bible. I wasn't even planning. I didn't read this before. This is great. But if you falter in time of trouble, how small is your strength? So if you realize in your time of trouble that you are falling back and you are having tough times and you're reacting poorly to it, then you have to look at yourself in the mirror as a man and be like, okay, I understand that I'm going through a crappy time right now, but nobody is going to save me other than myself. So I have got to get this shit together, and I've got to rebuild, and I got to be stronger, and I got to overcome. Okay? Verse 11 says, rescue those being led away to death. Hold back those staggering towards slaughter. That's me, bro. I'm saving all you guys from heading down that path of destruction. The blue pill bullshit, the mainstream bullshit, the fucking, all that, I will guide you. If you say, but we knew nothing about this, does not he who weighs the heart perceive it? Does not he who guards your life know it? Will he not repay everyone according to what they have done? The older I get, guys, I swear to God, karma's real. I can't put my finger on it, but I swear to God, karma's real, man. I swear to God. Maybe it's not karma. Maybe that's just a word we use to like make sense of it all. But I'm telling you, oh my God, bro, I'm telling you, the older I get, dude, people who do me dirty, people who fucked me over in business, I mean, like, you know, bitches who are shitting me in the nightclub, bro, I'm telling you, karma is real. Karma is real. I'm telling you, bro. Will he not repay everyone according to what they've done? So listen, you better live a good life for you. Dirt, bad deeds, drama, all that stuff, bro. I'm gonna come back on you. That is gonna come back on you. It ain't right. It ain't right to do people dirty. It ain't right whatsoever, mate. It'll come back on you. It's like a Tesla coil. What you put in, you get back equally or more than. I don't know what a Tesla coil is, but that's cool. I thought it was, isn't that adorable that I thought we'd get through all 7 chapters, and here we are, like halfway. How am I going like 30 minutes on just 13 verses? Are we digging this? Can we put a 1 in the chat? Are we liking this? Put a 2 in the chat if you just think I'm completely insane. Put a 1 in the chat if I'm making some sense and you're digging this. I want to see how we're doing out there. All right, Rothkeen 1, Karn 1, Paul H 1, Bugwit 1, Roman Genius 1, Brent Caldwell 1, Spark 55 1, B Alexander 1, Wade Emery 1, A Boogie 1, Billy Huang 1, JM Wong, Bullet Tooth 1, 9260 Hassan 1, some kind of Greek 1, Dorkhead, hey, I didn't know you were here, Dorkhead, Frank 1, Albert Choice 1, Applehead Productions 1-2. Well, you also think Bitcoin's going to 30K, so you're probably the crazy one. Pepsistoma 1, Cerberus 1, Ethereal Warrior 1, King Prosper 1, but read more Proverbs. I'm on it, bro. I'm just flowing, man. I'm flowing. Tone Rick 1, Nate Got Trades 1, Book Peddler 1, Jesus R1, Hybrid 1, Crimson Eclipse 1. We got a bunch of people in the chat today. Guys, don't forget, smash the like button because the dislike is gone. So all you can do is smash like. Garrick, what's up, buddy? Damien, what's up? Michael Blofeld, what's up? Ron Stevens 2221. Oh, Taj is in the house. What's up, Taj? Extra Guac is in the house. Alexandra. Don DeMarco. Good stuff. All right, let's continue. Yeah, I'm just flowing, guys. I'm just speaking from the heart, and I'm not crazy. I'm smart. I know what I'm talking. Oh, somebody says, hi from Shimane, Japan. What is that? Neko Hito, Japan? Does that say Neko? Hi from Shimane, Japan. I dated a girl from Shimane. Her name is Megumi. Neka Trades. Megumi was a nice girl. She had nice, thick hair. She was a sweetheart, too. She used to volunteer all her time at an orphanage on the weekends. She was a nurse, like a clinical nurse. And then on her weekend time, she went and did volunteer work at an orphanage. Good Lord, man. Keep it up, Kyle W. Thank you. Ryojin. Ryojin. I don't know what that means. Are you Japanese or are you Gaijin? Ryojin Jan. Ryojin Jan. Brandon, what's up? Hello from Trinidad. What's up, buddy? Anyways, let's go. Eat honey, my son, for it is good. Honey from the comb is sweet to your taste. Know that wisdom is like honey for you. If you find it, there is a future hope for you, and your hope will not be cut off. That's right. Seek wisdom, my bros. Do not lurk like a thief near the house of the righteous. Do not plunder their dwelling place. For though the righteous fall 7 times, they rise again. But the wicked stumble when calamity strikes. Look at that right here. See? This is what I'm talking about. This is not righteous in a spiritual... this is not like spiritual in the sense of like, trying to make you guys like, believe in Jesus or any of that crap, right? But righteous in the way that you are righteous as a man, you're righteous to yourself, and you're pure. Righteous and pure to yourself, and pure to your cause, and pure to being a real man on your terms, which is going for the life that you want. At the end of the day, a man does what he wants to do and gets what he wants in life. That's what a real man does, okay? So, guys, remember how many times I failed the taxi exam in when I talk about Hawaii? I failed like 6-7 times, right? I know Brent Caldwell's in the house. Brent failed his certifications for all his auto mechanic stuff. He failed and failed and failed. Now he passes those things like they're fucking notes in 7th grade, man. He's just knocking those things out. So that's the thing. For me, right, and there's some goals now that I'm shooting for consistently that in 2019, this used to be like a one-time annual goal. Now this goal is a monthly goal, right? And I'm not hitting it 100%, but I'm hitting it, and it's like I'm getting closer. I'm like getting more accurate. I'm just like bang, 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 just like chipping away at it, and it's so good. But the righteous fall 7 times, they rise again, but the wicked stumble when calamity strikes. And I'm telling you, there is a correlation to being like an evil, shitty person and having a shitty life. When you're a person of bad character, when you lack integrity, when you're just not a good person, you do dishonest shit, you treat people like shit, you're selfish, you lack empathy, you don't think about other people in your actions, right? You're dishonest, you're scamming people, you're just doing dishonest shit. There's a correlation between that and being a failure in life. And this is ancient wisdom, okay? This is ancient wisdom. And it says, for though the righteous fall 7 times, they rise again, but the wicked stumble when calamity strikes. And this is in Chinese. There's a Chinese proverb too. It says, fall 7 times, get up 8, right? Uh-oh, I'm guilty. Do not gloat when your enemy falls. When they stumble, do not let your heart rejoice. I'm guilty there. I'm guilty. I'm working on myself, but I'm guilty. I'm not gloating. I'm not gloating publicly, but I'm watching an enemy of mine right now fall. And just brings a smile to my face. I'm working on myself. I swear. I'm doing my best to become a better man. But God, I love watching this person suffer. God, fuck, I really do. I really do. Or the Lord will see and disapprove and turn his wrath away from them. Well, hey, even if this guy gets back up on his feet, his moments of suffering that I got to endure, it just brings a smile to my face. And that's okay. Verse 19, do not fret because of evildoers or be envious of the wicked, for the evildoer has no future hope, and the lamp of the wicked will be snuffed out. So I'm saying, you guys may think, Anthony Johnson? No, not even that guy. That guy's not even on my fucking mind. He's such a loser. No, I don't give a shit. No, that's funny. I just like, when you bring up that guy's name, I just laugh because like, damn, that guy's such a loser. I have no competition with that guy. No, not him. Someone else. Oh man, it's like, oh, it's like watching a car crash. It's like, oh, I know I shouldn't watch. I know I shouldn't stare. But why, oh why is this so succulent? Chris Cuomo, no, I heard he got fired. That's hilarious. But again, Chris Cuomo getting fired, his brother getting knocked out in New York. Bro, you're watching this shit happen in real life.
So, you have accepted the truth.
Mo, just subscribe. Welcome, Mo. Thanks so much for subscribing, brother. Like, think about it. You're watching this happen in real life. There's a lot of deception, a lot of evil, a lot of wicked going on right now. And the internet is exposing a lot of it. Just wait and see. Just wait and see. Verse 21. Fear the Lord and the king, my son, and do not join the rebellious officials. For those two will send sudden destruction on them, and who knows what calamities they bring. Verse 23 says, these are also sayings of the wise. To show partiality in judging is not good. Whoever says to the guilty, you are innocent, will be cursed by peoples and denounced by nations. But it will go well with those who convict the guilty, and rich blessings will come on them. Yeah, you got, and that's another thing. Doing what's right is a good thing. Okay? Doing is right is a good thing. And it'll pay off. An honest answer is like a kiss on the lips. It's true. People who just don't lie are just fucking great. Oh my God. It's just like, thank you for not adding to the endless stream of problems that I already have in my life. But yeah, people who are just honest and good, like, oh man, just like a sweet morsel in your life. Sweet, sweet morsel. Put your outdoor work in order and get your fields ready. After that, build your house. Do not testify against your neighbor without cause. Would you use your lips to mislead? Do not say, I'll do to them as they've done to me. I'll pay them back for what they did. I went past the field of a sluggard, this is a lazy person, past the vineyard of someone who has no sense. Thorns had come up everywhere. The ground was covered with weeds, and the stone wall was in ruins. I applied my heart to what I observed and learned a lesson from what I saw. A little sleep, a little slumber, a little folding of the hands to rest, and poverty will come on you like a thief, and scarcity like an armed man. Who wants to? You guys want to be lazy? Look at this. Let's put this in. Let's put it in green because it's related to money. Look at that. Check this out. Okay. Look at this one more time. Hello, Elliot. A little sleep, a little slumber, a little folding of the hands to rest, and poverty will come on you like a thief, and scarcity like an armed man. If you think as a man, okay, I'm not talking to women here, I'm talking to men, right? So if you're a man, I want you to listen up. If you think that you can just go through life and just cut a little corner here and just drink a little beer here and get a little Uber Eats there and not really work on your finances and work on your, like I said, your escape plan, and you think that you're just going to just skate on by, dude, this whole pandemic shit has punched a lot of people in the mouth. A lot of hard punches and people who were just getting by because life was easier to get by pre this shit. You know, a lot of these people got shaken and woke up violently. Violently got woken up. You know, the next thing you want to do is you know, I had a consultation today with a guy who is just not focusing and not getting his mind right and not taking his finances seriously. And I said, bro, listen, the next thing you know, in a snap of a fingers, you're going to be in your fucking 40s, you're going to be in your 50s, you're going to be old, you're going to be tired, and you're going to be broke. Guys, you do not want to be in your 40s broke, in your 50s broke, in your 60s broke. You want to use this time and energy you have now in your 20s and 30s to build yourself up. To build yourself up financially, to build a skill set. If you think that money is not important and you're just like, I don't need money, I just need enough to get by. enough eventually becomes not enough due to inflation. So you need to plan to defeat inflation in the long term as well. A lot of people don't think about that. Remember I told you in my story about, remember Cindy from Olive Garden and David from Olive Garden? People in their 40s and 50s slaving away at Olive Garden, living paycheck to paycheck, living with roommates and shit. You know, that shit scared the fuck out of me. Dude, I'm still like afraid now. You know, with all this inflation shit, I'm like, Jesus Christ, like fucking, you know. Clary was talking about it on Rule Zero. He's saying like $100,000 is soon going to become, it's going to not be shit soon. It's kind of happening to an extent. This is true right here. You know, a little sleep, a little slumber, a little folding of the hands, and poverty will come on you like a thief, and scarcity like an armed man. Remember, my mom married the loser Thomas. Remember the guy Thomas who just fucking hates me, right? And he's a loser, right? He's in his 50s. He's still broke. He still just can't get his shit together. He's still fucked up in the head. And, you know, he's always just wanting to, he's always saying this, I need to relax. I need to go relax. I need to go lay down. I need to go take a nap. You know, hits up his uncle to give him a little $5,000, $8,000 at a time. Man in his 50s still asking his uncle, leeching off of his uncle, leeching off of his mother's money that she left him when he died, leeching off of his father's. This guy's a fucking leech and a loser. What does he like to do? He's always want to take a rest. I need to take a rest. I need to take a relax. Don't get me wrong. I take my times to rest and relax, but I also work my fucking ass off. I also work my ass off. I'm a very hard worker. And when you work as hard as me, you have got to strategically and methodically plan to rest and recover. You absolutely have to. All right, here we are. We are going to go up to chapter 25. I'm going to take a quick break. Don't forget, the Masculine Empowerment Network is starting on December 30th. Take a look and see what you'll learn here.
Here we are. It's the end of 2021. Quite frankly, the best year of my life. How about you? Did you just survive or did you thrive? Did you conquer or were you conquered? Let's be honest. I'm going to show you exactly what my life looked like this year.
I don't want to cry.
So that's it. You may think that this is a commercial, but really, this is a documentary. This is my life. I walked the walk, I talked the talk, and I became the man of my dreams. I became the man that I wanted to be, okay? I used to be just like you, sitting on the other side of that screen, looking for answers, looking for truth, trying to find the answers to my problems, and I did find them. And now I'm living a life that I never thought was possible, beyond my wildest dreams. I'm here to tell you it's possible for you too. So you gotta ask yourself a question. Are you gonna end 2021 with a whimper, or are you gonna start 2022 with a bang? Join me in the Masculine Empowerment Network, and let's change your life today.
Go to the masculineempowermentnetwork.com, get on the waiting list to learn all these life lessons that I've accumulated and more in our Zoom training sessions, the course for body language mastery to help you understand if a woman is sexually interested in you or not just by looking at her body language, the Telegram chat full of, good Lord, how many men are in that Telegram chat? Let me just check real quick. In this Telegram chat, there are 301 members. So join the 301 members in there. Get access to the forum. Get access to the database of all the previously recorded webinars as well. 300 plus hours. All you need to do is go to masculineempowermentnetwork.com, put your email address in right here, and click here to get on the waiting list, and you will be locked and loaded. During this session, let's see who's joined as well. Just one so far during today's message, but more people will absolutely be joining. But yeah, that's what we got going for us. So I want to thank you all for being here today. Before we continue, really appreciate it. And for me, it's not about the number of people here, but it's about the quality of the person here listening. So I just want to say thank you very much for being here, participating, and listening. I know like these these Red Pill Sunday sermons, they're not like sexy, like, oh, this girl said this guy is a simp, and like here's why she's a fucking slut, and like people were here, super chats coming, like, you know, a lot of people. Let me tell you something honestly. Let me tell you about the real key to success. And the real key to getting the life that you want. Because, I mean, you guys are here, right? You love the self-improvement game, and you're here because you want to learn and get better. That's why you're watching me. I'm an hour 48 in, rambling to an extent, but not in a bad way. Look, I love this design. Isn't that cool? Isn't this so cool? I love this design. Don DeMarco says, dude, your live streams are on another level. Thanks, John. No, thank you. Thank you for always sending those little donations in the super chat. Appreciate them, bro. Really do. Every little bit helps, man, because I'm just, believe you, I'm pouring my money right back into this goddamn business. So I don't fucking have to give any money to Joe Biden. All tax write-off. But, you know, for you guys that watch me and support me, especially on these, like, you know, non-sexy kind of things, let me tell you something honestly, okay? So, remember I told you when I took the time off, before I took the time off, I said October is going to be dedicated to my body. November is going to be dedicated to my mind, right? And so, when I was dedicating November to my mind and fixing my inner game, fixing my mentality, fixing my thinking, and truly trying to evolve as a man, truly trying to look at myself objectively and think, what is wrong, what is broken, and what can become better? And then going to experts in this area and fixing it. This is not a flex, I'm just keeping 1,000%. I spent probably $6,000 plus on all the experts that I went to. And the clarity and answers that I came to were literally life-changing, profound and life-changing. So how can I put this? Okay. So I'm just going to be honest. So quite frankly, very few people want to look at the mirror, look at themselves, and say, what can I do to make myself better? Because most people look at a situation and say, okay, this situation has XYZ in it. Therefore, XYZ makes me unhappy, and I am going to blame XYZ. And it's XYZ's fault for my unhappiness. It's XYZ's fault for my failure. It's XYZ's fault for this. They put themselves in a victim mentality. But the 1% of people who actually look inside themselves and say, yeah, XYZ happened, but what was my part in it? Okay? What was my result? Where did I go wrong? Where could I have been better to fix this situation? Where could I have been better to make this situation a success for myself, not a failure? And the thing is, when you constantly blame the outside world, you don't look at your inside world and you don't make the changes that are necessary to evolve to the next level. Do you understand? And so what I did in November...
If you guys don't donate $100 right now, you're a beta male, you're a cuck,
getting a little long,
you're
I don't know.
blue pill for life.
Might have to change it.
$1,000 in donation right now.
We might have to change it. It's getting a little too long for me. It's good. It's funny. I think it played its piece. I don't know. We're going to see. Eli, Canadian, $5 super chat says, Alhamdulillah for Sunday sermon. Thank you very much, brother. Really appreciate you, dog. Thank you for that. Look, all you men sending me money, and I don't have big titties and shit like all these fucking turbo thoughts out there on Twitch and shit, or getting all this money. I really, it's not like me trying to simp for more money. I really want to tell you guys, I appreciate every single dollar you send to me, man, because I know it's hard out there, bro. And I know it's hard as a man to work and get money. And I know you guys are out there grinding, and I know you guys are working for every single dollar that you get. So I appreciate it, man. Even these small, and not trying to shit on your donation, but these smaller amounts, even $5 Canadian super chat. Appreciate you guys. Seriously, thank you so much. But very small percentage of people would actually look inside themselves and look at their devils, look at their demons, look at their broken points, and then think to themselves, how can I fix this? How can I make myself a better person? But for those of you that do, right? For those of you that do, and I'm just going to use the live stream as an example right now. Once I played the commercial and stopped reading the Bible shit, right? And started talking the deep shit that really matters beyond what I was saying in the Bible. The good shit in the Bible is viewership dropped by 25 people or so. And that just shows you how easy it really is to win just by sticking it out. I'll tell you this. I used to be like you guys, right? I used to watch real life red pill creators, guys who are really living the real red pill, not like Grant Cardone and all the success porn guys oh, this guy's got a fucking Lambo. Oh, I'm just gonna watch his shit and do him, right? And I'm not saying that those guys are I love Grant Cardone, right? So let's not take anything away from him. But for you guys, for example, who've been watching me from the beginning until now, and you watch me consistently, and you internalize what I'm saying and take action and then optimize upon your action, You guys are the ones who are going to actually have real success in life. You guys are the ones that are going to have real success in life. Okay?
So, you have accepted the truth.
Thank you, Jason Song, for subscribing. But the other people, the red pill masturbators, the guys who want red pill, red meat, apparently, I don't even participate in this shit, but apparently there's like some drama about Fresh Prince CEO on Fresh and Fit, about seeking arrangement girls and shit. Dude, I'm so detached from that. I don't even pay attention. I don't even pay attention. I'm so far removed from that. It's like not even on my mind. What's really on my mind is like literally, how can I take Inner Game to the world and make this like bigger and better? And how can I, reach out beyond the shadow banning of my channel? That's like really that's what I'm trying. That's what I'm trying to fucking figure out. So I don't care about like this, this like clickbaity shit. I could be clickbaity. I'm a fucking genius marketer. I could do that shit. But I don't know. But I'm just here to like, I'm just telling you concretely, like, how to actually get success, how to fix yourself, how to get to the next level. And it all starts from within. So few men, and even fewer women, because women hate taking accountability, will stop and look at themselves in the mirror and look deep inside themselves and be like, okay, I've got some demons that I need to face. And the thing is this, if you can only run from your demons for so long before they catch up and win the fight. The only way for you to conquer your demons is you as a man. You have got to go inside yourself and you've got to cut that fucking demon's head off. You've got to kill it. You have to go in there and conquer this motherfucker. You have to kill it with your own two hands. And nobody can kill it for you. It is up to you to destroy that inner devil that you have, right? Only you can do it. No one else. Anyways, let's go back. All right, this one we got 28 verses. These are more Proverbs of Solomon compiled by the men of Hezekiah, king of Judah. It is the glory of God to conceal a matter. And anytime we're talking about God or anything in this, we're just going to refer to as like truth, understanding, true wisdom. Okay? Excuse me. Gastritis is acting up, burping over here.
So, you have accepted the truth.
Thank you, BME, for subscribing. Surprisingly, in my time off, my subscribership was still going up. I was really happy about that. We're almost at 17K. 17K and 117 live stream viewers. Thank you, Susan Wojcinski, for shadow banning the fuck out of my channel. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It is okay. It is the glory of God to conceal a matter. To search out a matter is the glory of kings. As the heavens are high and the earth is deep, so the hearts of kings are unsearchable. Remove the dross from the silver, and a silversmith can produce a vessel. Remove the wicked officials from a king's presence, and his throne will be established through righteousness. Good stuff. Do not exalt yourself in the king's presence, and do not claim a place among his great men. It is better for him to say to you, "Come up here," than for him to humiliate you before his nobles. What you have seen with your eyes, do not bring hastily to court. For what will you do in the end if your neighbor puts you to shame? If you take your neighbor to court, do not betray another's confidence, or the one who hears it may shame you, and the charge against you will stand. Like apples of gold in the settings of silver is a ruling rightly given. Like an earring of gold or an ornament of fine gold is the rebuke of a wise judge to a listening ear. That is fire right there. Let's put that in yellow. Or should we do red because it's fire? Let's do red because it's fire. Can I do red? All right, I guess we're doing yellow. Like an ear of gold, like an earring of gold or an ornament of fine gold is the rebuke of a wise judge to a listening ear. You hear that? Now, this is what this is saying. We're just going to use, so an ornament of fine gold is the rebuke of a wise judge to a listening ear. So a rebuke is something you tell somebody that they're doing something wrong, right? So when you have somebody in your life telling you that you're doing something wrong or bad or you're fucking up, and you're actually listening, because a lot of people, when you tell them they're doing something wrong, people don't want to fucking listen. Okay? They don't want to be listening. But when you actually correct somebody and that person listens to you, that person will level up. And that's what they're saying it's like gold. Like, I'll be honest with you. The majority of guys who call in on Free Consultation Friday, the majority of them call in once. Maybe they take some action, maybe they don't. And they just go back to their life. And I tell them what they're doing wrong, and I tell them how to fix themselves. And some of them do it. Majority of them don't. But for the guys who do fix themselves, the wisdom I give them is worth more than gold. Right? Brent Caldwell used to call in all the time. Josh, Me Lift Program, was doing some coverage on his channel. If you go to Eat Lift Program on YouTube, he was reviewing his cringe calls from 2019 when he was calling into my Free Consultation Friday. It was just a complete mess psychologically. Right? But now he's completely leveled up and ascended to a higher level. Why? Because he listened to my rebuke. I was the wise judge. He came to me. You know what's the most infuriating thing to me? Even if you pay me $1,000 an hour, is when you come to me, ask me for advice, and then you fucking don't take the advice. That's just like, you dickhead, you wasted my time. The payment to get a consultation from me is just a protection barrier for me. I try to keep the prices low. They are relatively low. 20 minutes, $125. 40 minutes for $250. That's on modernlifedating.com if you want to book a consultation with me. My consultations, I'm not even trying to pitch my consultations. They're already coming in too, man. I'm telling you, we're part of a movement here, man. Guys just want to get better. Guys just want to get better. It's pretty wild. It's kind of crazy. I'm already kind of getting bombarded by consultations and shit. It's wild. I just didn't think I was having this much of an impact, but I truly am. Man. Proud to be part of this movement with you guys. LOF4 says, MLD gives you great value, fresh and fit are like kindergarten, and just make you feel exhausted and empty. Too much drama through the force. I wouldn't say that. I think that for me, like Fresh and Fit and like Donovan Sharp and stuff, I think I view them as like shotgun, right? They're like shotgun red pill. They're just like bang, and it's just like spreads everywhere. Spreads and just like hits people, and like they're just trying to wake up as many people as possible. Me, I'm like a 50 caliber sniper rifle. I'm going to fucking blow your brains out with pinpoint accuracy. And there's going to be no way for you to go back to your blue pill ways. Like, once you come to me in my coaching, we're going to target all your fucking problems and we're going to fix you. Okay? So that's why I view it. And they have massive audience. And the thing is this too, like, my audience currently is like not as massive because my message is super deep and my message is extreme accountability. Extreme accountability. And dude, it's hard to be somebody who needs to be like, dude, extreme accountability is not for everybody. And that's why the majority of the world is losers. I mean, that's a harsh thing to say, but it's the truth. It's the absolute truth, man. Accountability, taking responsibility for your actions, being a mature, loving, empathetic, good-hearted, hard-working adult, man or woman, that's very hard to do. I do it every day, and that's why my life is fantastic. Some people think because I'm successful, I'm a good man, but it's actually the inverse. Because I'm a good man, I'm successful. And because I'm very good at what I do, I'm successful. So, yeah, no, I love Fresh and Fit. I talked to Myron on the phone today. Myron's going to come to Hot Dude Con Miami. I'm still seeing who's going to buy the 50th ticket to Hot Dude Con Miami. Don't forget, Hot Dude Con. This will sell out. Hot Dude Con Miami. I mean, you think this is profound. Wait till I can look you in the eye and give you fucking actual, detailed, real life, focused concentration at Hot Dude Con. But anyways, what they said in verse 12 is so true. Like an earring of gold or an ornament of fine gold is the rebuke of a wise judge to a listening ear. That's the thing. Remember I said when you come to the Masculine Empowerment Network, come with the ratio you have. 2 ears, 1 mouth. So you should be listening twice as much as you're speaking. Like a snow-cooled drink at harvest time is a trustworthy messenger to the one who sends him. He refreshes the spirit of his master. Like clouds and wind without rain is one who boasts of gifts never given. Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. Look at that. Like clouds and wind without rain is one who boasts of gifts never given. When somebody says they're going to do something for you and they never do it, isn't that not just the most annoying shit in the world? Look at this. Through patience, a ruler can be persuaded, and a gentle tongue can break a bone. Well, now we're dropping fire here. Now we got some fire momentum. That's getting red for the fire. Oh, God, this is hitting home for me right now. Okay. Can you read that? Is that being covered up? Can you guys see that? Through patience, a ruler can be persuaded, and a gentle tongue can break a bone. Man. Here's the thing, right? Bro. You know what the biggest problem that people have in life, and especially in today's generation? And today's generation, old man MLD coming out, get off my lawn. In today's generation, right? The biggest thing that's happening is, there's just a lack of endurance. There is a lack of patience. People just give up. People give up on everything. People are just quitters. They buy a course. They live for the dopamine high of buying the course. They watch a few things. They quit. They invest in cryptocurrency. It crashes down. They quit. They got a job. Everything's going good. One bad moment happens. They quit. You're in a relationship. Women do this now a lot. Like, this is why I think fucking bitches are so miserable these days in America, right? I mean, what's the divorce rate? 50%, right? Like, people... The real truth and love and gratification you get from a relationship is somebody who will endure with you, who will trust and endure. They have patience. But now we live in the TLDR generation. We live in a generation where people, you know what the average wait time is for somebody on a website? The average wait time that people will wait before clicking away from a website, 4 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fuck it, I'm out. Whatever answer I was looking for, whatever truth I was looking for, whatever I was looking for, fuck it. 4 seconds, I'm not doing it. You guys want to know why TikTok is so popular? Because it's like peak fucking ADD. Peak ADD. Shout out to my man, Gary H. Just bought the 50th ticket to Hot Dude Con. He is number 50. Congratulations, man. Congratulations. You are numero 50. Gary, did you buy 2 tickets? Let me see. Gary, I think you may have bought 2 tickets, buddy. I'll have to confirm later, but I think you may have bought 2 tickets. Unless you're going to go to 2 Hot Dude Cons, which you can go to. I just got let me know, Gary. Oh yeah, he just texted me. Hey, just bought for the Dallas Hot Dude. Do you have yeah. Gary's a homie. Gary just double booked, so he's going to Hot Dude Con Dallas and Miami, it seems. That's what they call him, 2-ticket Gary. Funny. But anyways, going back to it, right here. Through patience, a ruler can be persuaded, and a gentle tongue can break a bone. Dude, patience, guys. Patience. The compound effect and patience is true. Like, look at me, bro. When I first started off this YouTube, do you think I was like, dude, you know, look, like, let's say, you know who has got some real patience? Dude, Charlie from Cultivate Crypto used to religiously live stream to like 4 to 5 people. 4 to 5 people on his live streams. And he just consistently showed up and kept doing the work. And Charlie can look at himself in the mirror now and say, I am the work. Charlie's killing it. Murdering it. Absolute serial killer with the life success game. Patience, persistence. These things are so rare in today's world. But if you can have these things, oh man, the world is truly your fucking oyster. The world is just so, man, oh man. It's insane, bro. It's just like smartphones. I mean, TikTok. I mean, hell, even fucking the dating apps, right? Dating apps. You know? All this shit. People just want. I want perfection. I want everything to be perfect, and I want it right now, and I want it to be perfect forever. And if there's one moment of trouble, if there's one outburst, if there's one negative moment, I'm out. I'm leaving. I'm going to find the perfect thing. I'm going to find the best thing for me. Think how arrogant it is to do that. Like, the thing about, look, I'll be honest with myself, okay? I'll just use myself as an example. I am not perfect. I know I'm not perfect, okay? And I know that in certain areas of my life, I am not good enough, and I should be better, and I'm working on it. I'm still massively successful. But me, at my massive level success, I can say, okay, you know what? There's things I need to work on. I don't have hubris. I'm not some arrogant, pompous prick who just looks like, look at me, for I am all that is mighty, and everybody should be like me, and I'm the best in the world. I don't do that shit. I hate guys like that. I hate people like that because I know it's a lie, and I know those people are the most insecure and they're the most fragile behind the scenes. When they have that pseudo bravado, I can see it. I can see the fakeness. So me, as a guy that you guys, you guys respect me. I would say it's healthy enough to say with a logical conclusion that you guys do look up to me and you do respect me because you're watching me right now. And I will tell you that I still have things I need to work on. But these people who just think I demand perfection from everybody at every time. And if my business goes south, if my diet goes south, like if anything goes south, it's that person's fault. It's not mine. It's my business partner's fault, not me. I had nothing to do with it. You know, it's my personal trainer's fault, not me. It's McDonald's fault because they're across the street. And if they weren't there, I wouldn't go and eat cheeseburgers all the time. You know, Jim Rohn, let me see if I can find this clip. Jim Rohn, he talks about this thing. Let me see if I can find it. He talks about the blame list. Oh, man, I don't know if I can find it. This one's 13 minutes. Jim Rohn, blame list. YOLO, we're just going to do it.
Some of the things Mr. Shoaff taught me starting at age 25, some things came quickly, some things came easily. Setting goals, that was easy. We're going to talk about that later on. But this one I had to struggle with, personal development. It was hard for me to give up my old blame list. It was so comfortable blaming the government.
Listen. This is fire. Is the volume good for you guys? Just listen. This is super fire. Trust me. Oh man, this throws me back.
And blaming my negative relatives and the company policy, unions, wage scale, economy, interest rates, prices and circumstances. It's not what happens, it's what you do about it. And he said, if you will start that process of change, do something different the next 90 days than you did the last 90 days, like picking up the books to read. Do something different, like the new health disciplines, relationship with your family, whatever it is, doesn't matter how small it is. If you'll start doing different things with the same circumstances, since we cannot change the circumstances, but we can change ourselves. We can change what we do. And then he gave me another secret to success when he said, what you have at the moment, Mr. Rohn, you've attracted by the person you've become. What you have at the moment, you've attracted by the person you've become. Few little simple principles here. Once you understand these, it starts to explain so much. Now, sometimes it's a little tough to take, blaming yourself instead of the marketplace, taking responsibility instead of putting it off on someone else. That transition sometimes is a challenging mission. And this one was a little tough for me. He said, Mr. Rohn, you've got pennies in your pocket, you've got nothing in the bank, the creditors are calling, you're behind on your promises. And he says, here's how that occurs. You've attracted, up until now, you've attracted the things to you because of the person you've become. Now I said, well, how can I change all that? He said, very simple. If you will change, everything will change for you. You don't have to change what's outside. All you've got to change is what's inside. To have more, you simply have to become more. And then he said, don't wish it was easier, wish you were better. Don't wish for less problems, wish for more skills. Start working on yourself, making these personal changes. And he said, it'll all change for you. So let's talk a little bit about personal development. That extraordinary adventure I undertook starting at age 25. And I've never ceased that adventure. I'm still going for it in the 90s. I want to get better and better. I want my craft to get better, my business operations to get better. The things.
It's the endless optimization. Jim Rohn was talking about it. And this is Tony Robbins' mentor.
I do to get better. Because once I picked up this simple formula, I'm telling you, it's easy to figure out where the problem is if you go to work on it. Now, let's talk about personal development. And in helping kids understand personal development, I always start with money. Now, money's not the only place to start. Money certainly isn't the only value.
I want to go to the
Okay, somebody says, how are you doing? You say, I don't know. Money. Standing economics. It's very important for kids. You get paid for the value as you now are and make 3 times as much money. Big argument last year in Congress. Way to live, start and not grow. Would a company pay somebody much money? Now, why that much money? Reality than to wait for a raise. How far is it from 4 to 5? I'm telling you it's not. $5. And then you just keep becoming. I said, no, Mr. Rohn, we got a project for you. Right? Going to expand internet. My second thought was, of course they'd call me. Who else would they call? I changed. Harder on yourself than you do on your job. Work hard on yourself. You can make a hard worker. You say, well, how come he's got pennies in his pocket? And start this whole process of personal development. Work on your job. Work hard on yourself and develop the skills.
Let's see. Hold on.
Take full responsibility for what happens to you. It's one of the highest forms of human maturity, accepting full responsibility. It's the day you know you've passed from childhood to adulthood, the day you accept full responsibility. And another note, learn to reap in the fall without apology. Without apology if you do well, and without complaint if you don't. That's maturity. I used to have that long list of reasons why I wasn't doing well.
All right, here it is. Okay, so he has a long list of reasons as to why he wasn't doing well. Okay, here we go.
To explain. You got to explain, right? Otherwise you're going to look bad. I used to have this funny list called Reasons for Not Looking Good. I used to blame the government. I mean, you can believe that or not. It was at the top of my list. I had a lecture second to none. The government. That was on my list. I used to blame taxes. Look what you got left after they take everything. And they expect you to do well. That was on my list there. Prices, that one's easy, right? You walk into the supermarket with $20, come out with a little half bag. So I had that on my list. I used to blame the weather. I blamed the traffic. I used to blame my car. I blamed the manufacturers. I used to blame the company. I blamed company policy. I used to blame the training program. I blame my negative relatives. They were always putting me down. I blame my cynical neighbors. They're just selfish, looking out for themselves. Won't loan you money? They were on my list. I used to blame the economy. I blamed the community. That's a pretty good list for not doing well, isn't it? I thought it was good. I'll never forget one day, Mr. Schoaf is very kind, but he was also very blunt, and this was no exception. And I'm glad he was blunt. There's a lot of things I'd have missed if he hadn't have been blunt. One day, with sort of a curious look on his face, he said, Jim, just out of curiosity, tell me, how come you haven't done well up until now? Excellent question. I thought, well, so I won't look too bad, I'll go through my list. And this list I just gave you, I put that on him. And he was very patient. He let me go through the whole thing, the government, the weather. I went through this whole thing. When I finished, he looked my list over very carefully. He said, Mr. Rohn, big problem with your list. You ain't on it. How?
And that's what I wanted to play for. The other stuff was a bonus. But you see what I'm saying? People want to make a list of all these fucking feminists, all these fucking leftist government, all these the dating apps, the patriarchy, both sides. Blame, 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 blame. No, motherfucker. It's your fault. Be better. This is in all cultures as well. There's an old school Jewish proverb says, I don't pray for a lighter burden. I pray for broader shoulders. And Jim was talking about it. Don't wish it was easier. Wish you were better. And like I said, this message here, and I'm telling you guys, like, this is not, it's not sexy. It's not well polished. It's not like what people want to hear. People want to hear it's someone else's fault. Why do you think the MGTOW movement is so big, right? It's because everybody has conspired against men, and it's game over. The black pill, right? Oh, it's women's fault. I'm not good enough. It's my genetics fault. I'm not handsome enough. I'm not tall enough. The toxic red pill thing, right? It's like this person's fault. It's the blue pill matrix's fault, and it's feminist's fault, and it's hypergamy's fault. Whatever boogeyman they need to fucking come up with, right? Think about it. Okay, so let's just say it's hypergamy, right? You don't have access to a gym. Any guy can become a 7 out of 10 by having a decent body. 8 out of 10 if you have like a really good body. Any guy. It doesn't even matter what your face looks like. Because unless you're like unforgivably ugly, bro, it's still, women are not like men. They don't value looks like a top priority like men do. You broke? Okay. Dude, learn to code. Become a plumber. Become a fucking electrician. Do you think there's people running out of jobs? Do you think like robots are coming to replace plumbers? I mean, eventually, yeah, but that shit, dude, Siri doesn't even fucking pick up what I'm saying half the time. How many times does your GPS send you down the wrong way? Or it's like calculating, like, oh, wait, we're just going to come and spin around a couple more hours. Like, automation's coming for our jobs. Yeah, if you work at McDonald's, if you work at fucking Walmart, if you work at Olive Garden, yeah, it's coming for your job because those jobs are obsolete and human race should be pushing forward. Just like we don't fucking have horses dragging us around anymore. We got cars now. Yeah, that's a big one, Crimson. They blame Trump, right? I'm pointing at Ralph here. Sorry, Ralph. Not you. You're a good guy. But we're, people blaming Trump, right? That was a big blame fest. Now, who are they blaming? The unvaccinated. The unvaccinated are causing the next pandemic. The Omicron variant. It means it's because people didn't get vaccinated. We need a 100% vaccination rate. There we go. Justino the Great says, trades are some of the best places to make money as a man. Absolutely. Jerry Oaksmith's in the house says, my plumber charges me $165 an hour. There you go. It's a pandemic of the unvaccinated. Yeah. Vaccinate this, you fucking rainbow warrior from Hawaii, University of Hawaii. But anyways, I kind of went off on a little tangent there, but you understand what I'm saying, guys? That's what it's called, to take responsibility, because only you can do it. Let's go back. It all boils down to patience. You gotta have patience. You gotta see your plan through. You know? Shout out. Looks like Kyle W just booked his ticket. So Ben S just booked his ticket to San Diego Hot Dude Con. Kyle W just booked his ticket to Miami Hot Dude Con. So now we have 51 members who are attending Hot Dude Con. We are now more than 1/3 of the event is sold out. Okay? Tickets are, listen, we're about to add a ticket counter to hotdudecon.com. So you're going to watch these tickets go out live. Don't forget, if you want to do it, if you want to be on the, if you want to be part of Hot Dude Con, remember, San Diego is going to be focusing on red pill stuff. Dallas is going to be the Inner Game Summit. And Miami is going to talk about how just not to chase validation and vanity and all the fucking bullshit that people chase in Miami and you know, main status America. We're going to talk about that. Go to hotdudecon.com and buy your ticket today. It is $100. You get to meet me. I mean, that's $100 worth in itself. You also get to network with like-minded men. We're going to come together. We're going to unite. We're all going to lift each other up, and we're going to come to the top together. Believe you me, if you come, I will talk to you. I'll shake your hand. We'll do the consultation. I'm going to make sure that's why I'm limiting it to 50 people per event, because I want to make sure I get to meet every guy who wants to meet me. Every guy who wants to meet me, I swear to God, I'm going to shake your hand. I'm going to give you at least a few minutes of my time, because there's going to be 50 people, and there's only one of me. So if I give everybody 1 minute, that's 50 minutes, but I'm going to do my best to talk to as many of you as can. My team is going to be there. This is not a game. We are all lifting each other up, and we're leveling up to the next level. Let me see. Do we get this? Do we update the site? No, the $100 ticket price is not on there yet. It'll happen soon. But anyways, just click on PayPal. You can check out your debit card or credit card too. Go to hotdudecon.com. Links in the chat. And yeah, this is a movement, bros. This is a movement. It's a movement of the elite, because you want to be the 1%. You want to be in the top 10%. You got to do what 90% of people are not doing. You want to be in the 1%. You got to do what 99% of people choose to not do. Okay? I mean, it's huge. It's huge. It's huge. It's super huge. Okay? Verse 16. If you find honey, just eat enough. Too much of it, and you will vomit. Seldom set foot in your neighbor's house. Too much of you, and they will hate you. I'm talking about moderation here. Like a club or a sword or a sharp arrow is one who gives false testimony against a neighbor. Like a broken tooth or a lame foot is reliance on the unfaithful in a time of trouble. Oh boy, look at that. Look at that. We are having church now. Like a broken tooth or a lame foot, means a foot that doesn't work, is reliance on the unfaithful in a time of trouble. Man, if that is not turbo fire right there, I don't know. I mean, you're just gonna have to leave if that doesn't hit home with you. I don't know if anything else is gonna do it. Man, oh man. That right there. Like, think about it. Think about when you're in a time of need and there's a time of trouble, right? And somebody came through for you. Think about that. And how many times have you been in a bind and been in a situation where you needed help and you relied on somebody and they didn't come through for you? Remember that? Remember let's be honest, we're all men here, right? Remember in Braveheart when William Wallace needed help from Robert the Bruce and he fucking sold him out and didn't help him? and William Wallace ended up fucking getting killed and dying. That is it right there. That is it right there. Ooh. When you have somebody that is there for you in the good times, but more importantly, in the bad times. The people who stick with you when shit is bad, those are the people who are the roots of the tree of your life. Those are the people you got to fight to keep, defend, support, take care of those people, bro. Those are the people worthy. Remember what we talked about? People of worthy. Remember we talked about the affirmation at the beginning? Remember what we talked about? I read it. I'll read it again. I am more than enough, and those who do not recognize it are not worthy of the majestic value I bestow upon all living creatures who encounter my magnificent blessing of acknowledgement. Some people may say this is out over the top, but when it comes to self-love and taking care of yourself and doing what's right for you, you can never go over the top. You can never go over the top. Like one who takes away a garment on a cold day, or like vinegar poured on a wound, is one who sings songs to a heavy heart. If your enemy is hungry, give him food to eat. If he is thirsty, give him water to drink. In doing this, you will heap burning coals on his head, and the Lord will reward you. I gotta say, it is pretty rewarding when you see your enemy down and out, and you kind of help them out. It is. It's kind of like, you know what? Look, I know you're down and out right now, but I just wanted to let you know, I'm not a piece of shit like you, so I'm gonna help. Only you just don't say the piece of shit thing. You do it with your actions. You're like, hey, you know what? I understand you're an imbecile. I know you have a double-digit IQ, and that's okay. I have enough to spare for the both of us. I forgive you. I forgive you. I like saying that to some of my hoes when they get out of line, and they're like, "Hey, sorry I'm late." Like if, I like to set the tone. Like if a girl's like, "Hey, I'm gonna be late 15 minutes. I'm so sorry." It's okay. I forgive you. It's just like automatically like taking the upper hand. You know what I mean? It's like, I forgive you. It's taking the power. It's being the king. It's being the majestic one. It's controlling the frame as well. It's a good one. It's a good one. I learned that from my buddy in church. He's like, when people piss me off, his name's Robert. He's like a Southern guy. Good guy. He's an evangelist now. And he's like, you know what? When people do me wrong and then they realize it, he's like, I just use the Spirit of the Lord. He has a Southern accent. I use the Spirit of the Lord to calm myself, and I say to them, I forgive you. And he's like, it's the best thing you can say. He said it with this huge smile to you. He's like, it's the best thing you can say. It's the best thing you can say. Verse 23, like a north wind that brings unexpected rain is a sly tongue which provokes a horrified look. Better to live on the corner of the roof than share a house with a quarrelsome wife. I mean, is that not? I'm going to bring it back. Brace your ears. I got to check the volume levels. I don't know. Here we go. Better to live on the corner of the roof than share a house with a quarrelsome wife. I will tell you this. Okay? I will tell you this. Now, I've had sex with very, very, very beautiful women. Gorgeous women. The sex was great. It was just fantastic. Everything was so amazing from the physical appearance at the beginning. However, if this woman gave me trouble or stress or bullshit, eventually her hotness and her pussy could no longer carry the weight in the relationship. And I just ended up just being like, all right, you're out. See you later. A woman being attractive can only carry the relationship so far if you're not a simp. If you're a simp, you're going to be her slave and she's going to abuse you, and then she's going to end up leaving you regardless, right? But a woman, I'll tell you this, a woman that's not that attractive, like a 6, 7, right? And then let's be honest, we're all being pretentious here. If you don't like us, oh, she's only a 6. Like most dudes don't have sex, dude. Okay. But she's only like a 6 or 7, but she brings you peace. She brings you like, she brings you a feeling of refreshment when you're with her. If you have a woman like that in your life, no amount of beauty compares to that shit. If you have yourself a good woman, good girls do exist, guys. Don't get jaded, okay? There are good women out there. It's not like every bitch is just a rotten whore waiting to fucking screw you over. They're not. It's not like that out there. That's another misconception of the red pill community. Okay? Not every girl out there is just jumping from dick to dick, okay? Be vigilant. I'm not telling you to mindlessly trust some bitch. But at the same time, a woman who brings more peace to your life, a woman who not adds to the drama, but takes away from the drama, that is a woman worth keeping in your life. And it is better than any hot girl. It is better than any pair of tits, any ass, any of that shit. A woman that actually becomes doesn't become a liability, but becomes an asset. She brings a lot to the table. Okay? That is the real good shit, right? You know, we all love to talk about my favorite loser in Brazil, right? Whose girlfriend is hot, yeah, but she also beats him. And she also financially leeches off of him. And she also doesn't respect him. And that relationship is a house of cards. It's only be a matter of time before she's fed up with his fucking needy shit. It doesn't matter. I have been, dude, I'll never forget. I went on this date with this Korean chick in 2017, and she was fucking hot. She had 34D tits, perfect areola to titty meat ratio, thick lips, gorgeous. Gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. But this chick's personality was like a dumpster fire. It was awful. I just remember during the date, so in Japan, going Dutch on the date is normal, right? Paying 50-50 is completely normal. And usually, like, if I like the girl, I'm just like, I boss up. I'm like, I'm paying for everything. I'm the man. Let's go, bitch. Right? So when I fucking saw this chick, at first, I was like stricken by her beauty. But after she started talking and being annoying and shit, I was just like, I want to hate fuck this bitch and never see her again. And even after I fucked her, like, the sex wasn't that good because I was just like, oh, you're just insufferable. You're just like an insufferable cunt. And like, I am not pathetic. I am not a man that's desperate. I do not need pussy that much, and I certainly don't need your mediocre pussy, because the pussy is only good as the woman that it's attached to. And if that bitch is fucked up, or that bitch is a mess in the head, she's causing you some shit, that is mediocre pussy for me. No thank you. No thank you. Better to live on the corner of a roof than to share a house with a quarrelsome wife. Verse 25. Like cold water to a weary soul is good news from a distant land. Very true. Like a muddied spring or polluted well are the righteous who give way to the wicked. Also very true. It is not good to eat too much honey, nor is it honorable to search out matters that are too deep. Ooh, look at this. Like a city whose walls are broken through is a person who lacks self-control. Oof. Oof. Oh, man. I'm getting chills right there. Dorkhead says, beauty fades, ugly is forever. Oh. Oi, oi, oi. Man. That is so true, man. Oh, Lord. Listen, not having self-control is, man, not having self-control, it's over. And again, the people with no patience, okay? The people who don't see their plans through. How many of you guys, and this is pretty often, right? But put a 1 in the chat if you know somebody that's always got some big, better, amazing idea, but they're always changing. They're always jumping from thing to thing to thing to thing, right? Some girls, they just jump from boyfriend to boyfriend to boyfriend to boyfriend. Some dude, I got this business plan. No, now I'm going to do this business plan. Now I'm going to do this business plan. Oh, now I'm on to this one. I got this big dream. I got this. I got that, right? How many do you know people like that? Put a 1 in the chat if you know someone like that. Okay? Let's see how many 1s come in. There we go. Justino the Great puts a 1. Let's go. Brandon puts a number 1. Pro Special. That's good. Arnaldo Padilla says there's not enough 1s. Yeah, the 1s are just flying in. John Fox says, can I put a 0? No, John, put the 1, bro. Own it, man. That's how you fix the stuff in your life, John. Own it, bro. Don't beat yourself up. Don't hate yourself. Bro, I got problems too I got to fix. We all have problems. Remember I told you, the only thing that is perfect in life is death. Death is your perfection. Okay? That's it. Billy Huang says, not anymore. Cutting off people like that is healthy. Billy, you're a very smart guy. But yeah, you know, you always know somebody jumping from thing to thing to thing. Going from this to this, right? Like I told you, I got this Japanese girl that's a friend of mine. And you know, she's beautiful. Beautiful girl. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous girl. Right? And you know, she just constantly thinks that the next guy is going to make her happy. It's so sad. And she's like stricken by her internal traumas from childhood and, you know, her lack of self-confidence. She just thinks, okay, the next guy, this guy's definitely like, I just got to keep on playing the fucking cock carousel game. And regardless, the only common factor in every relationship is her. But it's easier, especially for women, it's easier to put the blame on somebody else. To say, it's your fault. It's your fault. It's that's fault. It's this guy's fault. He doesn't love me enough. He doesn't text me enough. He doesn't fucking commit to me enough. He doesn't do this enough. He doesn't do that enough. He doesn't do this enough, right? She can't control herself. She can't take accountability. And she can't realize, holy shit, wait, what's going on with me? What's my problem? Why is this a pattern that's repeating itself again and again and again in my life? Right? You guys know we're helping our buddy Taloa. He called in on Friday. And I've been giving him solid coaching advice this year. And it was like, okay, live below your means, work your jobs, sign these contracts, put it into crypto, let it grow, don't spend it, calm yourself down. What did he do? 2 times now, he fucking saved up 10, 20 grand, put a good amount of it in crypto, held on to it, and then what happened? Sold it all. Lost it all. Over fucking zealous trading, lack of self-control. He did it twice this year. He built up all his money, 10, 20 grand saved, bought crypto, lost it all, did it all again, lost it all. What's going on here? No self-control and not realizing something's wrong on the inside that he's got to fix. All of my studying and thoughts this year, like I said, I had a slight epiphany this summer when I did, because when I went on a trip to June to Miami and I started meeting all the guys in Hot Dude Con, and after doing 2 years plus of coaching, I kind of realized, like, holy shit, everything is about inner game. 90% of all the issues and shit that guys have in the manosphere and shit is related to inner game. You fix the inner game, and then everything else is easy. Everything I've realized is inner game. And that's why these Buddhist quotes stuck out to me and shit. Everything starts within, from the inside. Once you start working from the inside, everything else kind of clears itself up. I'm telling you, bro. Guys, this is not even my final form. This is not even my final form. What are you guys saying in the chat? Got to be accountable. I definitely do this to myself, working on optimizing it. It's a lifelong process. Boogie, I think it's you, Augustus, right? Elta says, a lot of women are like that now, I'm afraid. The next guy is going to do it. They all seem to have a bucket list with 1,457 things on it that they will satisfy them. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, it's yeah, man. It's so true. Like, yeah, I see it all the time. What they want the BBD, right? The bigger, better deal. Dude, guys do it too, guys. Guys do it too. Dude, these guys that like don't fix their like insecurities and shit, and then just like endlessly fuck girl after girl after girl. Like, dude, I'm gonna be honest with you. I fucked a lot of girls. Like, I'm fucking 200 plus girls I fucked. Maybe you think that's a lot, maybe you don't. But I'm just saying, I'm at like 240 something chicks that I fucked. And I'll tell you, fucking girls and shit, it's fun, it's a skill you should learn, and it's rewarding, but it's not going to bring you happiness. It's not going to bring you internal fulfillment. If you feel like this is what I need to do to be fulfilled, I'm telling you it's not going to work. As a guy who thought money and women would fulfill him, I was wrong. Okay? I know it's shocking, right? A guy that gives advice on the internet on his own platform admits to being wrong. Oh my fucking God. We're having a revelation here. I admit to being wrong. Whoa. this guy's got to be a fraud. I was wrong, and that's okay. Do I regret learning the skill to have sex with tons and tons of women? Fuck no. Are you kidding me? Fuck no. Do I regret learning the skills to make $2 million plus in revenue over the last 2 years? Gee, let me think. No, don't regret it. Did it fill my heart and did it give me fulfillment that is lasting? No, it did not. It opened the door for me to realize that you got to look inside and fucking fix the demons inside. Once you have that, it's not a path to happiness. Happiness is the path. And ironically, it's hilarious, right? I have it as this my wallpaper on my phone. You see this? Don't chase love, money, or success. Become the best version of yourself, and those things will chase you. It's not a coincidence that I level myself up internally, and I fix myself internally, and I start attracting more beautiful women without any fucking mental issues. I start attracting more money, more success, more greatness. All this is coming into my life. All of this is a result of me clearing my inner demons. There's looking back on it too, I kind of realized like when I was like not as working on because I started doing hypnotherapy in 2019, and I got involved with a chick in 2015 that had like serious, literal borderline personality disorder. Like she cut herself on her thighs. She was an alcoholic. There was all these emotional outbreaks. Like she legit had, like everybody's like, oh, my ex is BPD. My ex is BPD. Like this bitch really had BPD. She had me crazy, dude. Like, and see, I'm saying this, she had me crazy and really was my fault too. I'm not blaming her. But it got to the point, like one time we had a fight. I lived on the 6th floor and she lived on the 7th floor, right? Dude, I cannot believe I was so crazy. But she locked me out of her apartment. So I went on my balcony and I jumped and I pulled myself up from the 6th floor. I could have fallen to my fucking death. I jumped and I held on to the 7th floor and I pulled myself up and I opened her sliding glass door. I was like, don't you fucking lock me out, you fucking bitch. Rah, 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 rah. Because it was just a toxic dynamic because I was not fully mentally cleared and I had attracted a chick who is more damaged, but I just wasn't mentally clear enough. I was blocked enough by my trauma to not realize hers. And then I got pulled into this toxic dynamic that ended up fucking doing a lot of bad shit to my life. Do I regret it? Not really, because I'm like so much smarter now because of it. However, that's the truth. Okay? So, yeah, that is full crazy. Yeah, exactly. No. It was toxic, bro. It was super toxic. It was ultra toxic, dude. Oh, man. I could have fallen to my fucking death at 29 years old over some fucking literal crazy bitch who is still crazy to this day. Now, am I happy that she's drinking herself to death in Okinawa? No. Do I feel a weird, twisted sense of karmic justice that no matter what, it's going to happen to her anyways? So I just got to pretend to be neutral, but actually kind of be like, thank God I dodged that bullet. Yes. Dorkhead, that is crazy that you said that. John went from Spider-Man to Iron Man. I have actually told myself I've gone through that exact translation. That is fucking wild. And I like you a lot more for validating my own opinion of myself. But yeah, I've totally sold myself. I've gone from Spider-Man to Iron Man. I have. And but yeah, you know. And I think this is why my brand is so successful. Like I said, the analytics, the live viewer count, and all that shit, like I get it. Like I'm not really bumping high, and I think that's because, like, you know, I don't play the YouTube game perfectly, and my channel's kind of a mess algorithmically speaking. I'm starting a third YouTube channel too, guys. It's gonna be really good. I actually just ordered all the I got 4 new neon signs. Ooh, I'm gonna turn Happy's room into actual studio so my dog doesn't have a room in my house. God, my dog is so spoiled. But I think the massive reason for my success is because I don't sit here and be like, hypergamy doesn't care, and fuck single moms, and fuck feminists, and oh, you know, these bitches are out of touch, and like sit here and cry. I think it's because I keep it real, and I don't, like, God, I fucking hate when people cry in the manosphere, like, wait, this is why it sucks, and this is blame. Like, I think the reason I have so much success is because I give you guys the answers that you look for. Because anybody could, like, bro, excuse me, if you're just sitting around bitching and crying about the world's circumstances, saying, well, this is why it sucks, and here's why, and this article says this and that, motherfucker, like, so what makes you any different than a woman? The supposed enemy. What makes you any different than that bitch sitting around with all her fucking friends crying over shit at lunch? What makes you different from the fucking MGTOWs? What makes you different from the black pill? What makes you? No. No. You got to look yourself in the mirror and say, I am the work. I am the work. That's what you have to say. I am the work. And it's irrefutable. I've done the work on myself. I've changed and I've evolved. I am broadcasting my evolution as a man. I am, like, literally live streaming my evolution as a man and teaching you along the way as I evolve. And that's why I have success. That's why a shitload of people are signing up for fucking Hot Dude Con. That's why the Masculine Empowerment Network is blowing up. I mean, wait until I actually, because now I'm addressing this fucking algorithm problem. Now I am addressing this algorithm problem. Wait until you see what comes next. So, we'll pick it up next week from chapter 26. Don't forget, guys, Hot Dude Con is going down. Go to hotdudecon.com for the Hot Dude Con USA tour. Tickets are limited. They are more than 33% sold out. This event has been up and available less than 1 week. This event will sell out. Okay? San Diego, going to be talking mainly about Red Pill, Rollo Tomasi, myself, John Fitch, Red Pill Thor, Paul from Apex Mindset. Everybody's going to be here. Okay? Dallas is the Inner Game Summit. If you really want to get your inner game sorted out, and you really want to get mental peace, total inner peace, masculine peace, taking yourself to the next level, Dallas, baby. Dallas. Go to Dallas, December 21st. Miami, we're going to talk about how the outside and the external and all that shit, physical, you know, all the vanity shit in Miami, Lambos, all that shit, how that shit really doesn't get you success with women in the long term, and how it also doesn't attract the right kind of women. It actually attracts the shittier kind of women. That's Miami. All tickets are $100. You can go to all 3 events if you want to. San Diego is December 18th. Dallas, December 21st. Miami, December 23rd. Go to hotdudecon.com. Link is in the chat. Link is in the description box below. I will be back tomorrow, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm live streaming pretty much every day in December, except for the days I travel to America and stuff. So come on down. Don't forget the Masculine Empowerment Network is going live for enrollment on December 30th. Go to masculineempowermentnetwork.com. Get on the waiting list for that as well. Until then, you guys have a wonderful day. Thank you for watching me today. Make money, make muscles, learn game, hold frame. Peace out.